We can just do the fucking about after anyway.
So I have to leave around 5 o'clock.
I have not got. I'm not in your time zone. Give me a number of hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. Fucking heaps of time.
We only played like 3 last time. That's fine.
Yes, well, no, technically 2.5.
God, I love just stealing money from you, Taffy, with just using ad block. Stealing money is the greatest feeling.
I need a fucking obnoxious ad block. Have you noticed that? Have you heard about like the latest update now with Twitch? You know how like.
Oh yeah. I've heard all about that fucking
that's
the Twitch fucking drama.
Yeah. Yeah, let's. Oh shit! I haven't done the details. Fuck. Hang on. Docs.
Really, Taffy.
Twitch Steam information. No, it's not that one. It's Improv 4. Please, Brewers Bout. Stop Brewers Bout. What did we call it last time? I'll look now. Hang on. Stuff things do. Channel. Honestly, it's always this professional. No, fucking echo. Right. Okay, let's try one more time. So videos. Wait. Video producer. Was that gonna give me it? I want to make sure they're consistent. At least let's not be totally.
Was something improv?
Entirely improvised adventure episode 1. So this is EP.1. So this is going to be EP.2. Where is stuff? I don't need that. I can go away. No. This got changes.
So far, I'm the only one live.
Fuck am I doing? Oh yeah, right. Episode 2. What? No, not 2, not 52.
We've already got 5 viewers, Taffy.
Download, yes. Hello, chat. Hang on.
I shared it with some of my friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Right, that was the other thing as well. I'm gonna do the thing that I didn't do last time. I'm gonna do it this time. No. Channel. There we go. Yes. Share. Copy URL. There we go.
Oh God.
Information resources. Notice board. At Hugh. Here's me. I'll do it. Let's go. Yes. Ping them. Ping them all. Rubbish.
Could I put that over like with an orc dialect, and then we wouldn't have known the difference. Bring them all. Oh. This means bad.
All right. Anyway, back to doing the Aussie cam. Browser. Hey, Palmo, thanks for the follow. You absolute legend. Aussie cam. Yes. Okay. Name already in use. What do you mean? Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Aussie cam 2. There you go. 32. That'll fucking... What a twat.
Electric Boogaloo.
Why did I go the wrong one? Ah. Copy.
Hayden!
So, yes. No. What? Yes. Did it work? It worked! Speak Aussie.
Yes.
Yay! It worked. There we go.
Welcome. Now get this frog off of me.
Get the shit off of me! Ah! Get the spider shit off me!
There we go.
Sorry.
Hello,
I love,
mainly mental. How are you today? Yeah, we're still getting set up a little bit, so bear with us.
I'll be fine. We'll be there now. It's the most entertaining part is just watching like me just being a boomer with technology.
How do you think I feel, Taffy? I'm the one that sometimes helps us figure it out.
God, it feels good to be a
Oh yeah, I'd revise the rewards as well.
Are you saying
Nice.
that it feels hip to be a square?
Right, the fuck is happening with you two? Why are you not appearing?
I don't know. I sent you a link again because I saw in stream that it's.
Yay, Matthew's
My-
here.
appear
My
already,
stream.
goddamn.
Hey,
My
Matt.
stream is
Hi,
working.
Weasel. How are you, sweetheart?
My little video thing is working just fine. Like the link I sent you is working.
You sent me a new link.
No.
Yeah, I sent you a new one. It's just above.
Oh, I see.
Hi, Fractal. How are you, sweetheart? We'll be starting momentarily. We're just having some technical difficulties.
Properties.
As per usual.
Oh yeah,
No.
it changed for some reason. You should be inbound now. There he is. You're also slightly to the right for some reason.
Let me fix that. I decided to use an OBS virtual camera so that I can just troubleshoot on the fly.
Then we get a shard. Properties. Yeah,
Well,
feel
I
like
hope
it's a
you
change. That's
enjoy
weird.
your 9 a.m. dairy-free ice cream.
We got a
Isn't that
shard.
Hey, you have to like give it a couple seconds to actually load in properly.
So we
But
put
hey,
that there.
Lotus, where's mine?
Yeah.
Where's my
was-
order?
I'll get it done for the next stream. I promise.
I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I
Okay,
didn't know that I was
dude.
gonna be the only one in charge of doing this.
I don't know how to make borders.
I should have thought.
Do you like mine?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, it's got the wrong one again. No, not screen 2.
Oh no.
Why, Delilah? There we go. That is also massive somehow. Am I using a different one? I'm so confused. Actually, I think I did do it that way around for a reason. Alright, let's do it that way then. Yeah, 'cause I got a better view of the screen if I put the stream up here. The stream's the most important thing. I can see chat and see everything then. And see all the rewards, all the stuff that you guys have requested and all that bollocks. Can somebody stick some tunage on?
Yes.
Thank you, mate.
I was supposed to do it, but okay.
So I panned myself all the way to the other side, so I think there is some issues with the OBS cutout.
Yes, Mental. This is the 4th rendition of Entirely Improvised Adventure. The first one was... Which way does that need to go? It needs to go this way?
If it don't work, don't fix it.
No, it needs to go more... Yeah, I've got this. It needs to go there. No. There? How have I fucking cropped this? Oh my...
Haven't. Or down.
That'll do. Anyway, yeah, so the first Reddit, obviously the one I launched. We had the second one then, that was when, when we took over, wasn't it? And
Yes.
he took over and just sort of like, right, okay, so the absolutely batshit OP characters are now the Pantheon. And everybody starts fresh, and I'm going to tone this shit down a bit.
Yeah.
And that...
God bless for that one.
Oh, mate, I have no idea why he wasn't in charge of games. Like he could not get a reasonably sized table. Like he'd said,
it was always like 8-9.
yeah. No. It was well over a dozen, mate. And he was like, okay, first come, first serve. So it ended up with like 8 people waiting in a fucking chat an hour before it starts. Like, dude, just put up.
No, not an hour, not an hour. I saw Cookie and I think it was Jesse waiting in fucking chat for 4 fucking hours.
Queuing up 4 hours to get in this game. Like, dude, just put a fucking paywall in there. Like, just ask like what, $5 each.
That or put a limit on it.
Well, that's what he did. He put a limit on. He said first come, first serve, and that's why they were queuing in chat for like hours. Just put a
And he
paywall
said,
in.
"I'm not gonna allow that." Yeah, he said, "If I see you sit in chat for fucking 4 hours, you might as well just fucking not bother."
Yeah, it was like, I don't know what to do about all these players trying to get the game. Just like I said, to put a paywall in it. Just say like $5. Done. That's it. Like, you know, most people would have walked away, but you would have had about 4 or 5 people going, yeah, I'll pay $5 for this. There you go. That's your that's your takeaway paid for. That's any beers, whatever refreshments and stuff you wanted for that, and a little bit less. No, that's your electricity bill paid for the session as well. Even in this climate, done.
What is the what was the name of this GM? I want to play in their game.
They don't run anymore.
Damn it! I wanted to see for the heights what people would do.
I mean,
I would. Skill.
I wouldn't pay $5 for an improvised session.
No, but you know that other people would. It is. But anyway, but that was the second edition, which ended up got moved over to yourself, Ozzy. You were running it for a bit. Yeah. We did the improv free then, which ended up becoming Wilton World, and now we've got this one, which is live. Also, where's the music? Well, somebody was doing music.
It's here. It's just.
Oh, I've muted it. I've personally muted it. Well, that was fucking stupid of me.
Why have you done this to us, Taffy?
I don't know.
Why have you done this to your purist's fucking Twitch stream?
Pause it to scroll. Oh my god. Can I see more of chat? Is that possible to do that without it just being stupid? I need more space. That's what I need. What if I put it there? Can I put it there? I can put it there. Okay.
Taffy, I have a question.
Yes,
I need inspiration from you. Could you tell me that I'm your little pog champ?
You're my little pog champ.
Thank you. Now I'm gonna clip that and I'm gonna save it to a soundboard one day.
Find the production value is the most entertaining part. Yeah, you're not the first person to have said that, actually. Anyway, I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna roll with it and just see what happens. And people seem to like it, so cool. Right, anyway, so we got this here, so we don't need that there. What we do need is, well, you can go away. If we go into this, go into... Oh, I'm on the wrong one as well. I'm on mine. I got an infinite on that one.
Oh, hello, Revan.
Brain.
All right, Noah.
Hey, thanks for the sub there, Matt. Absolute legend.
They're tier 1.
Yeah, he's VIP now. Hi, Matt. You know you could change your color and stuff. If you link, I'll show you where it's done. Actually, it's easy enough. Was it direct messages? Off. Ooh, all right. Yeah. Message request. Not gonna click on that now because that's private. If I hide.
Dad.
Wait.
I made something for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. User settings. Go into connections. Yes, that's fine. Connections. I don't. Fuck off. The thing is, it doesn't even cover the private information. It just covers like the least sensitive things. Yeah. So if you click onto connections, and then you're able to link then your Twitch. So if you're going to subscribe to the channel, do that. You get you become citizen and do all that wonderful and get to change your color and all that bollocks. Anyway, back to the fuck I was doing.
Sent you something, Taffy.
What's that?
You send that? Did you send the thing that
I made Shad's birthday.
You made Shad
Yeah.
what?
She made a border for me.
Oh right. Oh, that's what that is it?
Bugs.
Got a border for Chad as well. Oh, awesome. One second, because I can't multitask. Brain, please. Why can't I go the options? Yeah, shut up. I am in the creator dashboard. Yeah, I am in the creator dashboard. That's why I can't find the creator dashboard, because I'm already in it. Right, anyway. View rewards, channel points. Yes, there we go. This is what I'm after. Right. So, did a bit of a revamp. So, I kept calling these common. They're not common, they're green. Green is uncommon. Grey is common. So now suggestions are now the actually true common drop. Of only 50 points, you could just dump suggestions my way. I want this little bucket of ideas filled up, and I'll just pull stuff out, credit you and all that sort of guy. Commissioner Weasel has just requested that the tavern's suddenly on fire. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, this thing here, just dumped all of the suggestions in. Inspire the Vigilant is as normal. PC name pool. So you notice the price of all this bollocks has just all come down as well to make things a little bit more affordable. We've got a new award, people. Extra 5-minute break. How awesome was that? Ingrid said the tavern is no longer on fire. Better rebuild it. There'll have to be another thing. We'll keep all of that. But yeah, anything, ideas for vendors, interactions. Can there be an ogre in there, please? What if dragons farted fire instead? Whatever your greatest whimsies can concoct, get it over. PlayStation pool, that's exactly the same. Everything is pretty much the same, apart from I dropped the price on pretty much most of it. But yeah, new 5-minute break. But that's, again, it's only claimed once per stream period, right? So we will have a break amongst it, but we'll have a break that I'll pick, or we'll pick together, and there'll be one then that you guys will request. Any ideas for these as well, send these across. Just DM me in Discord. Steve from accounting. What the hell are you talking about?
It's an NPC name.
Is that an NPC name, is it?
Yeah, he redeemed the NPC name.
Steve from accounting. I love that. I am 100% using that. Oh, you're an accountant?
Steve.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
Steve.
Tink, tink. Obviously. Accounting is the town name. I like it. Yeah.
I guess we'll be accounting for our actions if we go there.
Yeah.
They don't have wanted posters.
Steve
They
of
have-
accounting?
I love a strained dad joke. It's fucking brilliant.
Don't worry.
It's not like,
about
okay,
it.
so it's not Steve from accounting, it's Steve of accounting, which sounds like cooler.
I'm Steve of accounting.
It's yeah.
Beware,
Much
Steve of
better.
accounting. He will eat
The auditors have
everyone.
arrived. Okay.
Oh,
Huh?
That's what the imps are. The imps are the auditors. They were auditing a business that was behind on their tax payments.
Have I even subbed?
In fact, you know what? Gitter pops out the bar and looks down at the building on fire, at the church on fire with the imps coming out of it, and she kind of pulls her bow and takes aim and says, "What are you doing over there with that place of worship? It isn't Kurtalmak, is it?" Shifty eyes. As she notes business suits upon their forms.
I didn't say this. Are we going ahead with that now? The auditors have arriving. We're going to do recap first for people who don't have a fucking clue what's going on.
I'll
Like,
do
we
the
actually know.
recap.
Okie doke.
All right.
Alright, so in episode 1, me as Tevin and Skitter and Alexander, we decided to throw a big performance in Town Square. And
Scam.
yeah, a performance that led to a scam.
Scam.
And then Skitter ended up selling this masterpiece of a dragonborn with no shirt and just rippling muscles to this inbred noble.
Scaly porn.
Hold
Yes,
on
scaly
now.
porn.
Hold on now. He was not inbred. We don't know his family.
Oh, he was totally inbred. Taffy
No,
said so. It's inbred.
Taffy stated that the noble that bought it was definitely inbred.
Well, shit. I said
And
right.
then we went to the tavern, and Skitter fed all of their bug babies. And then we met Kozak and our lovely little axolotl ended up drinking them under the table. And oh god, We lost Victor.
No, that's my AFK screen, and I'm currently positioning it to the right place.
Okay.
What you don't understand is that Victor is the AFK.
So Tepin went to explain to the to Kozak that we had been on a prior adventure and we lost our last party member to some slimes. And yeah, so he ended up joining us for fun, adventure, and loot.
Literally only to fight things.
Yep.
Don't worry, we're about to punch the tax imps in the face.
Yes. The imp is the auditor.
That was my joke.
Go
That
with
was my
it.
joke.
I'm going with it.
Oh boy. Taffy,
Anyway,
Matthew's
so
going
as-
ham on the NPC name pool.
Awesome.
So
Fucking go
so
for
as
it.
As I was saying, coming back into things, we see that there is a church on fire with an imp, sliding out of the flames and kind of cackling a little bit. So Skitter is going to do a, Dark Souls action roll into the street, pull an arrow, and string it across her bow and call out, "Why did you set that building on fire? Was it a church to Kurtalmak? If it was, you better answer yourself before I take a shot." She aims at this little imp in a suit with a little briefcase.
Was like standing right behind them, like, what was the roll for?
Okay.
She's a little enthusiastic.
No, I'm doing
Well,
Shad's
back.
board at the moment, but I am absolutely down with this interaction. Actual fact, that can wait. We're gonna get on that one. Right now, he sort of just looks at you with this sort of one raised eyebrow. He's like, "Really? You're actually gonna shoot an official? How well do you think that's gonna go for you?"
An official of what? You're an imp. Imps are devils and fiends.
Yes, we may be fiends, but we fiends work very, very to tight, constraint letters of every single contract. Which is why we work very, very well in accountancy. We run all the insurance here, along with all the taxes here. If you would like to know, there's a tavern not far down the way there, right? It's been claiming to be a much, much smaller little capacity than what it actually is. Of no more than 20 persons. It's been reported that they have housing for 400 people per night. Given their takings or what the tax they're paying for, it turns out they owe an awful lot in taxes. So we're reclaiming the taxes with burning half the property.
So you're burning a church?
No, he's running in the direction of the church.
So,
Oh.
so you guys watch.
Now, if you don't
as,
mind, I'm going back to me office. And
you guys watch as Skitter. The entire time this imp is talking, like her bow just untenses and like she starts to get a confused look on her face, and like her
Skitter,
eyes
we need
start
to
to
go deal
swirl
with the
a
fire.
little bit, and like steam begins to pour out of her ears as she's trying to think about what an audit is, about why does it matter if there's 20 or 400 people in a tavern? What are earnings? What is... And she's just like, but carry the 9 and the 10.
Okay,
21?
okay. Skitter, we've got a fire to go deal with.
Great, you broke him.
Her.
M.
What? But
E-M, as in them.
I don't... We're not getting paid to deal with the fire, are we?
Who knows? Yeah, I want to try something out that I just learned.
Do you think if we put out the fire, we can steal some of their stolen tax money?
Absolutely. Let's go do it.
You're right. That's a good idea. They have probably thousands loaded into a safe in the wall somewhere, and we can just knock down the wall and say it was the fire.
Actually, I think something needs to be done first. Xander casts sleep on the imp.
The imp is already
No.
fucked off.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
that imp's already messed.
He left.
That imp's
I
already
thought
gone.
I thought the imp was still listening to this conversation. I was like, why are we talking about this in front of the imp?
No, he went back to his office.
Okay.
In the church.
Yes.
So she is Skitter's going to kind of approach the fire, take 2 steps closer towards it, and go, I don't really like fire. It doesn't agree with me and my insect friends. So Xander, buddy, old friend, old pally wally. She nuzzles against your leg, kind of like smearing a bit of grease on it. Could you put the fire out for me?
I could.
First of all, just a moment, Skitters. Xander starts to prestidigitate the food out off of this greasy thing, and then Skitters as well. Okay, let's get this fire.
I could do it.
Oh, Tepin, can you?
I've been wanting to
your-
test this out. She
Use your
she pulls out her water bag and just drops some into her hand, as she will cast Create Water above the church to douse the flames.
The fire's not in the church. It's in a tavern. He went to
It's
the
in a
church.
tavern, damn. Listen up, people. Listen up.
Then yes, the tavern. That's what we
Yeah.
meant.
So you're
Yeah.
going to the
On
tavern.
fire building.
So when you get there, you see there's a few just sort of like embers now, right? That's all that's left of it. It's not in the way that of many flames. However, what really stands out to you, right? Amazingly, it's just like there is almost like a perfect section that's left, almost as though like it's just been cut by a giant lightsaber and then taken away.
Well, he did say half.
Like, literally, table, chair, everything is just the perfect severed in half with fire. And there's just like ash and embers, like out like a perfect silhouette of where the rest of the tavern was. Even the stone, the stone as well, burned. It's bizarre.
I think I know what this means.
This
I
is
know what this means.
the work of officials, yes?
Yes,
Yeah.
apparently.
As you're there, there's one more little imp that's also sort of filling out the paperwork. It's sort of like looks up, regards you for a second, looks back down his paperwork, stops, and then looks up at you. Wait a minute. Are you tapping?
Yeah.
You're Skitter, right?
What? No. Maybe. I don't know. Who's asking?
According to my records, neither of you have ever paid taxes ever.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't exactly have a taxable income.
So how do you
Xander
live
just
then?
laughed at the both of them.
I live off the
Amateurs.
charity of others.
This is why
I'm
you live in a
bit of
different country.
Charity case.
I can vouch for that. She is quite special.
As you can see, I am very slow, and I take care of my precious children, which are bugs. Please, have pity upon the homeless kobold Skitter.
1 second.
And don't tax me, bro. You won't get much.
Enemy approaches has not been done yet. Right, okay, I got the rolls up now. It's not. Why is it not working? Properties.
This day on D&D, the party is audited.
Good thing I don't live in this country.
Meanwhile,
Ah.
Skitter gets the message spell
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, because we are going to have some...
Told you to file those fake paperworks I've prepared.
Uh-oh.
I couldn't read them.
You just had to put one pile to the other.
I don't know.
Peter, okay. We're
Right.
gonna have another lecture on this
Okay.
when we get home.
So he's opened up his briefcase right for some paperwork, right? He's taken out 2 forms, and he's handed one to Skitter and one to Lotus. He's right. I want that filled in and on my desk by the end of the day. Otherwise, we're gonna have some problems, aren't we?
Uh-oh.
You don't happen to have any property, do you?
No.
Oh, right. Well, there are...
After I was kicked off of the ship that I worked on, nope.
You worked on a ship?
Yes, I was a cabin girl.
Do you have a reference
You're
to your
supposed to
previous
say that you
employer?
have work.
Yeah. She scribbles down the name of the captain of the pirate ship he worked.
Okay. We do have an enemy approaches. This is going to be a giggle. I'm going to pour my coffee. You come back, and we may need to move to combat music because shit's about to happen for some reason.
All right.
I'm going to have to...
Accountants are done with our shit.
No. It's not the accountants. It's the tavern owner. The tavern owner has come back with a mob.
No,
No,
literally.
An enemy approaches the dread accountants.
Yeah,
Yep.
Matthew literally put in the.
God. The dreading. I mean, hey, accountants is not auditor. There's a difference.
Okay, I'm really quick gonna cash in the so on the paper she writes down Captain Vex Totem. All right, so that was my prior employer.
The dread accountants.
Accountant equals
It is
evil.
going to be caused by the accountancy, but in the sort of embers of the little silhouette of what's left of the tavern, you notice starts to grow a little bit brighter as this, this one auditor was left, and I was just finishing up the paperwork of the, reclaim of owed taxes in the form of burning down half of the tavern. Precisely half. Like, you can get a fucking ruler out. It's uncanny. Immense precision. Not a single digit out of place. However...
Divorce is rough.
Ooh, we got to recreate NPC as well. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. Commissioner Weasel has done one. Edam, I love it. Edam, cheesemonger, rare and exotic cheeses, is actually lactose intolerant and his life is suffering.
Didn't have to add the fact that
I am
he suffers.
Thank you.
I am so...
Unite for that inspired the vigilant.
Hey,
Accountant equals evil.
accountant equals evil. Yeah, it's
That is true.
it's absolutely fucking true.
Yay! I got an inspiration.
Yeah, you got a D6 you can add to anything.
Apologies.
So I was gonna say I am so glad I added this great NPC. We've had only 2 requests in it, and they've both been brilliant. So yeah. So anyway, at the embers it starts to glow a little bit, right? So when this accountant, he goes, "Hang on, hey Drac, what mate? You used Hellfire, right?" Yeah. Infernal Hellfire. What? You fucking drip. And suddenly this, the embers start to glow brighter and brighter and brighter, and then suddenly you see this hand sprout up from it. Now I've got to...
Is it with you?
He looks to the 2 of you with the holding the piece of paper. I'm assuming you still got there. Has one of you eaten it?
Maybe.
Stuffed it in your pocket? Right. I tell you what.
There's. There's a bite out of Skitters.
I'll tell you what, we'll claim this back in Labour. Deal with that, and we'll forget all about tax up until this year. How about that?
Oh, okay. Skitter shoots it with a short bow. Chunk.
All right, well, we will be going into
I know what
combat.
I can do.
We need some combat music. DJ, combat music.
I'm already on it. I'm already on it. Goddamn.
Right, okay.
Oh, we got another NPC by Weasel.
Oh, jeez.
There is no way.
I think.
we can get shot.
So Matthew, you're not gonna have any channel points by the end of the day, are you?
There we go.
Highly doubt it.
2 NPC requests. Han and his sister Na, half tavern builders, building suppliers. Han builds the left halves. Na builds the right halves.
I specialize
Right.
in the right curves, and she specializes in the left ones.
That is fucking amazing. And obviously, you know, I know he's expecting me to do the sort of left Twix, right Twix thing. Those of you not familiar with British adverts, go watch the left Twix, right Twix. It's just, it's a
in
brilliant
America
concept.
as well.
Oh, they did it in America as well. Oh, that's fucking.
I think it's
Also-
global. Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Also
I'm not surprised
very-
actually. It's a brilliant concept.
Very minor aside. Shouldn't Weasel pay another 2K because that's 2 NPC requests? Not
He
one.
has.
Yes.
No.
Are you-
Ha and Na are 2 separate MP. I was making
Yeah,
a joke.
he spent
Alright, then.
2,000.
Yeah. I
that's
know
true.
I know exactly what he's saying. Oh, but it's fine because they'd be done as a single entity. Okay. So,
He's got 34k.
I'm in the wrong
There you
fucking
go.
one. That's why I've gone into lost in limbo.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing in there, Taffy.
You cool dude. You got it.
Star Wars 5e builds. Nice, Taffy. Good one.
There we go. Oh,
I mean,
look at
I
that.
did take the feature Bad Reputation, Taffy. So,
Have a bad reputation with the fucking tax. With tax.
You know, that's not going to work on
Bad
imps.
romance.
It'll work on anything else, though.
Yeah.
Not going to work on
Not gonna work
devils.
on this.
They're like, oh right, okay, so you used to be a pirate, did you? Like, let me present you Hellfire.
Well,
This
hell.
dude, yeah, this is this year is Mephistopheles. This is
fucking Matthew taxes for the second character. We need another
Yeah.
NPC.
now I've just got Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame stuck in my head.
that is accepted.
Frollo would be proud.
Okay,
Fuck's sake.
All right.
so what do we do in the way
Alright.
of what is the way of devils? What is like the lowest CR devils? Because I don't want to fucking TPK you guys.
Imp.
Yeah.
Not
Imps-
devils.
imps are
Sorry,
very low.
fiends. Let me find.
You could do fire methods
Lemur,
because
I
they,
think.
maybe they came out of the Hellfire. Like that's a pretty good encounter for low-level parties, I believe.
That one.
There
I'll
is
find-
the dredges, or what the fuck they're called. No, it's not. That's not what they're
Oh,
called.
lemurs
demon
are
area.
at the lowest, I think.
Challenge rated.
Lemurs.
Ah.
Just make sure they can be influenced by non-magical weapons.
Perfect.
Mains and like a dredge. I don't fucking know. Yeah, mains and dredges.
Yeah, I played with mains before. They're a bit shit.
Yeah, they're supposed to be. Hey man, you just wanted an example. I give you one.
A main.
All right.
Amen.
I think we can manage this.
Judas Priest. The band? No, he was the inspiration for them.
I think we can manage this.
Ah,
All right. Well,
What the
I don't
fuck?
know what it is. It's getting
That's
shot.
nasty.
Yeah, we
It
can
is.
manage this.
It has gotten shot. Taffy, does a 21 hit this thing?
Okay, you got. Hang on.
we haven't rolled initiative.
You haven't rolled initiative yet.
No, but I wasn't waiting for the call to roll initiative.
Okay, you're just gonna have a shot
You
at
should-
that. Gonna have a shot at the hand. All right. Okay, I'll give you that
Yeah.
a disadvantage.
So
It's
80%.
still half buried, dude. It's definitely got 3/4.
That
It's
one.
I'll give it a 3/4 covered. Actually, that's probably more accurate to the rules. So 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, 21 will hit.
Hey. There's my
Taffy.
surprise round.
It's underground.
Nine
It's-
It's beyond prone.
Hey, Skinner, want to see something cool I learned recently?
It's beyond prone. That is true.
It's
Okay.
it's like the high ground.
Now we're
rules
gonna do initiative.
we're using.
Let's do some initiative.
All right, we're doing initiative.
Got my fucking Vix's trash.
Do I do one of
Tragic.
these or two
Oh,
of these? Somebody give me a high or low.
Low.
We're going high. It is low. Oh no. You know what this means.
No, I said low first. Damn it. No, whatever.
Oh, did you? Alright, okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Oh, I'm glad I added those macro in. So easy. Awesome. Right then. So first up, tap in. You're going to be the first to react to this.
Hey, guys, want to see something cool I just learned?
It better kill it.
Well, it won't one-shot it, but it's gonna be cool. As
What?
as she just kind of she starts kind of like waving her hands a bit as multiple little shards of blue energy slowly start to form as she casts magic missile.
But are you attacking the darkness?
She's attacking the hand.
Same difference.
Okay. Give me the damage.
Why didn't that roll properly?
Because it's
It's
3
three
individual
force.
shots.
So
I have a
that's
question for you,
3,
Taffy.
Roll 2 more times.
5,
There you go.
7.
7. Nice.
I was actually asking. I was actually about to ask Taffy for magic missile. Are we doing 1 roll per target or 1 roll per dart? Because typically
Do what-
speaking, you roll once for target. You roll once for each target, and you multiply by the number of darts you have hitting that target since they hit. Since they
fuck
hit at
that.
the same
Potch.
Fuck
I'll be
that.
honest.
More click clack. More click clack.
Who uses that?
No.
Yeah.
It's
Who
a
doesn't
way to
want to
simplify
roll more?
things.
What the? Who the fuck are you?
I mean, I could just
I
set it
don't get to hear
roll
my dice say
3d4.
clickety clack.
It doesn't matter. It's just
Okay, next up then. The Moor's gonna go for it.
I'd like to note that.
It's gonna have the
Skitter
first
ran
person that's it's gonna charge up to Skitter, and it's gonna
No.
give yep. And what you see is as this thing is sort of poured out of the deck is just one hand sort of pops up, then another hand pops up, and you think, oh yeah, it's just some humanoid thing as it pulls it's starting to pull itself out of the deck. Another hand pops up and drags itself up, and there's just this big sort of mouth, like its entire body is just this big gaping chasm of teeth and foul smelling shit. It smells like it smells like if you you gutted a donkey and left it in the sun overnight and then wiped your ass with it.
So,
Cool.
No.
Abam! And a 6 does not hit, I'm guessing.
No. She sees this thing running up, and she's like, and just tucks and rolls out of the way.
It just all it
Right.
gets is like a. That's it.
Just a little meow.
Ozzy, can you
Look,
murk this
just
thing?
a little nibble. A little nibble. Cossack
Hey,
looks at
muscle
the
man.
opportunity. Gets out this great sword. That's, you know, it's fucking massive. Basically a claymore. Charges towards it. I don't know. As she passes by Sander, Sander just hears how he screams, "Into the fray with the enemy!" And I'll give him as a bonus action the help action with I'll call it tactical mastery, which is the Fey gift from Hobgoblin. But I'll charge towards it and I'll make a great sword attack. 17 to hit.
17 does in fact hit.
Nice. Dealing a nutty 14 points of slashing damage.
Is this going to get to the top of the turn order?
There you go.
You do, in fact, cleave it in two.
Oh, it's dead?
No, there's another one.
No, shit.
Don't move it. We're too thinking about it.
There is another.
There's another. That is going to take some of that damage, though.
Okay. Fine with that.
You get an initiative roll on this bad boy. Oh, right, okay. That's 100% going last. Okay. Yeah, big damage on that boy. Shad, you're up again.
All right.
It's only half or more now.
Pack Tactics is triggering because advantage cancels out disadvantage. I'm going to take a short bow shot at the one that attacked me, which is also in melee range of
Aussie,
Paul.
yep. Absolutely.
Kerchick. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
No, that's a miss.
It's unfortunately not going to hit.
Well, as she distracts it with a shot into the floorboards between her feet, she will tuck and roll and skitter about 30 feet away from it. And she will hide behind Xander. She will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okie dokie. They only get one attack per turn. He just doubled that. Not sure it's the smart move, but okay. There's a 6 hit. No. Okay, maybe it was a smart idea then. These things are rolling like garbage also. Next up, we have the Xander.
Xander is like
The first one is looking pretty fucked up. It's the bit. It seems to have had the lesser end of the half.
Okay, no. Fuck this. Is gonna aim with a finger and shoot out a black bit of flame towards that creature for a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, Xander's kind of scared right now and panicking and like, what the fuck is that? And like shakes the hand and then it goes to the side.
Okay.
The Skitters, what the fuck are you doing? Go out there! No. And that's my turn.
Okay. The second More Demon is going to have a bite on the front line. After our boy Aussie, the 19 to hit.
Yeah.
For 12 piercing damage. As this thing just, like, it's got a big mouth. It gets you, like, right on the torso. It's like a shark attack. Like, along the torso. Gets you, like, everything from, like, your knees, just above your knees, to just above your nipples.
Okay.
In deep.
Yeah.
But you managed to pull yourself free, but you're not quite sure how much of yourself you left in his jaws. Next up, we have the Tevin.
Hey, I needed that.
Yep. Alright. God, these things are disgusting. She will draw her rapier and attack the one that has her new muscle man. Be like, unhand the muscles, you foul.
There's one on his last legs.
I know.
13's no, 11's not gonna hit. Oh well. Next up, we have the second More Demon, who is gonna take a bite at you. Please don't TPK. Please don't TPK. Please don't TPK. 20 to hit. Shit.
That'll hit.
16 piercing damage.
Jesus.
And
What's your
The
health?
Tepid's down. Ozzy, do something.
The incompetence is unreal. I'll use
What
my
is your
bonus action.
health, Tevin?
I'll use my bonus action to do second wind.
Okie dokie.
1d10 plus 1. Oh, that is good.
So suddenly he
It's
just sort of
basically
shakes it
what I
off. He
did
just wipes all the. By the time he wipes all the mucus and blood away, you realise that the teeth didn't actually go in as far as they'd first appeared. He braces himself. He's ready.
Looks down the More Demon. You made a grave mistake, shithead. Clawed, cleave it in the other, like the opposite direction. So the one was from overhead. This one is coming from the side. And the entire hip goes into the swing.
Oh, this is where Cleaver...
25 to hit.
Oh, that's going to hit. This is where the Cleaver sort of fighting style, or a little homebrew would come in handy.
15 slashing damage.
And which one's that against? Is it the one on his last legs or the fresh one? Fresher.
I guess the fresh one. Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. Well, they're both on their last legs now. Skitter, can you take one out?
Yeah, that the fresh one. That's the one who bit me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that bit you. Oh yeah, you
returning the favor.
responded in kind. You sunk this thing in deep, and you're like, oh god, please don't split it into two. It does try but fail. It's now only half a more. So there's like now back to like two halves of these moors just really struggling to sort of like hold themselves together. It doesn't really matter which one you're going for. One of them's gone. So you shoot one in what you think is the brain cavity, and you're not quite sure if you hit the brain cavity, but it's no longer moving.
All right. And she will then skitter over to Tepin, like coming in from like the opposite end of where Tepin is to
Hide
put
behind
a
them as
body
well.
between. Yeah, pretty much. And she's gonna grab her and begin dragging her away on next turn. This turn.
Okie dokie. Next up, Victor. Come on, buddy. Let's get it together. What have you got for me?
Okay. This is bad. Tepin's down. Skitter, you're hiding. I need a pause. And with that scream, he casts sleep on the enemy.
Yeah, you don't need to roll that.
Kind of does because he could put other people to sleep.
No, you position
You
it.
can angle it.
You can angle
I
it.
don't think I can roll that high, but yeah. And then he rushes to Tepin and like.
Wait.
Okay. Anyone has some medicine thing? You know the words. Skitter, what is it called? Help me out.
She's
Pardon?
unconscious, dude.
Well, hold on. We're still in initiative. We're still in initiative.
Yeah.
How do you sleep? And you see an imp sort of like go through his sort of case, pull out a letter opener, close it up, fix up his tie, and just walks up to the moor and just finishes it off. Coup de grace. Never leave untied ends. And just with a hanky, he's just wiping his blade. And just adds it to the embers.
So
Cossack looks
I
at
have
it. That was a
question for you
puny blade. No, this is how you do it. Boom, and just sticks the greatsword into it. It's like
Into the corpse.
just like rummages it around a little bit, gets it nice and get in there, then pulls it out.
So Taffy.
Yeah, that
Puny
was-
blade. That won't do anything.
So Taffy,
Yeah.
I would like to roll a medicine check.
You want to try to stabilize the Lotus? Give the Lotus a stable. Go on then, go for it. That does. Lotus, you are stable.
Okay.
Hey, look at that. You're not dead. Not yet.
So that'll be the equivalent of 3 stables, 3 successes.
So, what you guys see is she kind of like pulls Tepin's clothing apart to kind of like see where the wound is, and she kind of just like squeezes it shut as she just kind of like chitter whispers, and you see various ants with overly large heads crawl out of her robes and pinch the wound together with their jaws, acting as pseudo stitches.
Okie dokie.
Hey, what happened to Ozzy's background or border?
There's no border.
But I
One
made
might
one.
say he's borderless.
Wait, what?
No.
That's a good question. What did happen to that? Oh. Oh, I see what happened. Oh, that's annoying. Oh. Alright, let's add it in then. Image. Add existing. Shad border. Okay. No, not that large.
Such
So I
attack
think-
kill lesser men. Good thing I'm not.
I think you could like put a chroma filter to Shad's video and then just filter out the black background.
Yeah, but it also like filtered out the black on his glasses and his mouth and everything else. Like that.
Yeah.
There.
Look, don't worry about it. It'll be
It's fine.
fine.
It's very much in the spirit of improv. Look at it. It's glorious.
I tried to find bugs that I felt like Skitter would have. Because I found the spider, the grasshopper, and then a couple cute beetles.
Oh yeah. Also, those are I believe they're called leafcutter ants.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. She is using leafcutter ants to make your stitches.
Okay.
Roll a 1d4, Lotus.
Okay.
Auditors have arrived. Yes, I did the auditors arrived, didn't I? Okay.
That
Party
is
hasn't paid
2
taxes. I
hours
did
free.
that one. Tavern no longer on fire. Better rebuild. Yeah, we gotta. Yeah. All right.
And we're
I'm
free
gonna-
from taxes for the rest of the year.
Rainbow. Thanks for the follow. Absolute legend.
I have turned in an NPC.
Oh. Yep.
Well, we got NPCs. Super buff and very gruff black scaled dragonborn blacksmith named Alexander von Shaft. Shaft. Von Shaft. Yeah. So the Lotus is stable. Has nobody got heals on him?
No.
No.
That's annoying.
If I was.
What's
if I
the
was
rules of
level
that? You
10,
come
I
back in
would
like
have heals.
1d4 hours or something like that. You're back.
4
Taffy,
hours.
give me more
1d4
levels so I
hours.
can go levels in cleric.
Yeah, we'll level up after this session.
Yes.
Woo!
I need my war cleric domain.
He has a side hobby of entomology. The fuck is entomology now?
The study of insects.
Entomology and comes from a noble house of blacksmiths. Was he your muse?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
One may
Interesting.
only speculate.
We shall speculate. So we got a bunch
He
of
is
you
the
know.
only blacksmith she ever goes to. Don't worry about it. Jeez. So this Skinner's gonna like very tentatively just like lift up Tepin and just kind of like bridal style carry her out and just like, don't worry, I know just the place to take you. You'll be better in no time, buddy. Don't worry about it. I swear. And she's just gonna begin carrying her down the street.
Okay.
They need a physician, obviously.
I know just the man to bring her to.
So how am I gonna correct? Because I've got a few. There's like I got about 4 pieces of the puzzle, including a lot of chat requests now that I can sort of culminate together now. I'm just sort of like formalizing it in my head. So
No.
we're gonna reclaim. We're gonna claim Commissioner Weasel's suggestion of the tavern is no longer on fire, which is not. Better rebuild it. So we're gonna have a look at rebuilding the tavern. NPC creation, which is something I'm going to do now, which is going to be Han and Na. Give me 1 second, because I needed this. We go add, handout. So we got create NPC, Han and Na. All players yours. And I'm just gonna copy and paste this. Easier. No.
I found the perfect picture for them, Taffy.
Oh, you've got a picture for them?
I mean, I found one if you want to use it.
Fuck yeah.
Here you go. And I made sure that they looked similar, so then we know they're siblings.
You should,
Nice.
Oh, look, they're teenagers.
Oh, look, there's nipples.
How do I close. No, don't be open.
Thank you very much, Elsie. Front the.
Good attempt.
That was a tongue twister.
Teenagers.
Thank you for the follow. Yuki dear, hello and welcome on in.
Ah, there we go. I need. No, not that. Where's it gone? I've closed it like an idiot. Closed the wrong window, didn't I? Launch. We get there now. We get there. Right, there we go. Zoom in. There we go. Hang on. F11. Yes, there we go. Hannah. Edit, and then lose file. Yes, that one. Winner. Winner.
I mean, I wasn't given a race, so I just typed in D&D siblings.
Yeah. So that's good enough. That is Han and Na. Right then. Okay, I gotta formalize this, and I gotta do this. So, what's time now? Are we doing now? We're only going an hour. We're only going an hour.
Yeah.
With so much has happened in an hour.
While you're doing that, I'm just going to I will continue my scene with Tepin and of course Victor and
go ahead. You do this, I do stuff in the background. You go.
So yeah, she is carrying Tepin off, just like, don't worry, I know just where to take you. It'll be really nice for the both of us. Yes, always. I'll take care of you, Tepin. Don't worry. I'll heal you. Maybe. I don't think I can, but I will try. And she's just dragging a very limp Tepin off. Does Xander or Kozek want to do anything about that?
Yeah, we just don't want to like interrupt. Xander is getting the shakies out at this point, and Skitters,
It's just the one.
Covering someone in bags is not healing. I do not know who told you that. I know it. You did it last time. It does not help.
Oh, it helped this time. Look, it stopped the wounds.
Yes, but it's not because of the cover. It's because of the stitches.
They're leaf cutter hands. But yes, I know. That's why I did it. I'm wise beyond my years.
Kozak walks over to the two, and instead just takes Tepin away from Skitter. And just.
I mean,
so
come on. You're still the new guy. There's like
no,
a
I go. No, Kozak goes over, takes Tepin away from you.
Oh, takes. I thought you said kicks. Like, oh man, I was about to get a real bad response.
No,
whoa,
takes
whoa,
Tepin
whoa,
away
whoa,
from
whoa.
you.
You're about to get shivved.
You probably shouldn't shiv him. But Kozak takes it away from you. This won't work at all. And then he wipes all the bugs away, reopens the wounds, and then takes actual medical supplies out and starts doing work with one hand.
Children, they were working just fine, you bastard.
They were infecting the wound, you knob.
No, they weren't. They were
Actually,
doing the sweet
and
things.
and heads actually been used as stitches.
Yeah, I know.
It's just the only thing is that Chad hasn't had to rip the body off to get him to clamp down. They just obey him. Just stay there, hold this wound together. Okay.
Are the imps still around?
I was just going to say, one of them just... there was only one left. At this point, he has written up 2 chits of receipts, handed them over to Skitter. That's yours and hers. That's you now. Accounted for up until the end of the year. Cheerio.
Sorry.
And he fucks off. As he's gone, the barkeep sort of pops his head from around the wall. Have they gone? Have they buggered off now? Wait, have we got an NPC for a... no, we had an NPC request for a tavern. Travis Barkeep. So we're gonna do that.
Travis.
Right. Right. Okay. It's time to rebuild again. Where's Han and Na? Where are them two when you need them?
I'm sorry, did you say Hannah?
No. Han and Na.
Who hates their child like that?
Oh, don't even question. It was.
It's human names.
what-
I come to expect their kind of shit.
Well, from what I understand, it's not that it's my business, but I indeed did ask that question myself, and well, what they said is that they were planning on naming their child Hannah, and it turns out they had twins, and they were so fixated on the name that they thought, fuck it.
I mean, I
That's
can't
the
argue
worst
with that.
That's not the worst human name I've ever heard.
We're not going to do that because they all got to go with one big list. Chat NPCs by names. So we're going to go add one more, which is going to be Travis Barkeep. Hoppa.
Like Alex Jensen. What a terrible name that was. Or Mr. Freeman. Ugh. Who's ever really free these days?
Oh, I'm free all day long. Do you have a job?
I might. Can you get Teppan away from the big scary red man?
I think that's good for Teppan.
KB
Like,
Warrior,
I
thanks for
know-
the sub, my dude.
Hi there, welcome. I know he's kind of the new guy and that there is like a ladder to climb first, but hey, he's not trying with bugs.
Does it know its place? He's on the bottom rung.
So,
I'm at the tippy top.
okay, we're going to chat NPC. Sorry, did interject with this one. Add them all together. So, sure enough, these two characters rock up look, I'm early this time. Oh, a little bit, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, usual shite. Oh, there you are. Yes, everyone, this is Han and Na. This is it's the town's masons. Right, they took the right side this time. All right, well, I'll get on it. Han, you're passing this shit. Which one's doing the right side? Who does the right side? Han builds the left side. Na builds the right halves. Yeah, so Han.
Yeah.
So Na's doing the rebuilding this time, and Hannah starts doing the stuff. Oh, what? I'm gonna try and do a female Scottish voice now. God, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. All my Scots have been dwarves up
Like
until
me.
this point. Oh well. So they
Like that, mate. I get that done in a wee bit.
well, I'd love to be able to pass you all these bricks, yeah. Nah, but as you know, we're out of basalt. Aye, we are indeed out of basalt. Hey, what happened to that wee little thing over there? Oh, look at this. Comes over to Teppan. Oh, poor sod. Oh, she seems to be stabilised. What happened here?
Imps, they came to audit. They cut.
No, sorry. Imps.
How
One of them
much
was-
tax did you owe?
We accidentally did hellfire instead of normal fire.
Well, I think what happened is the tavern owner was married to a devil, and the devil divorced him, so they took half of everything he owned.
This is clearly a lie. It was the fact that the auditors decided to use hellfire instead of just normal flames.
They cut
They'll
it right
burn
in
equally.
half. That table right there has fallen over because the other half is missing. They took half his shit. It's a divorce. This is very obvious.
Peter, not every taking half is a divorce, and also not every divorce is taking half. It's like bugs. Not every insect is a bug, but every bug is an insect, you know?
Her eyes narrow.
Suddenly,
You're
it becomes
wrong
so
about
clear.
You're very wrong about that.
All right. Well, that's the second one this week. I think you gotta stop using the work experience imps for the burning. Anyway, right. Well, without basalt, we can't rebuild this shite.
Did
And-
you say without bath salts?
No.
Are you drug addicts?
Basalt. It's the rocks. It's only just from up the hill up there. I mean, it's not a problem getting the stuff down. We can always get carts and whatnot. But the problem is, a lot of people go up the mountain, don't tend to come back down again. So, you gotta go up with a bit of a garrison, or at least a couple of capable bodies. See,
Well,
Why
I think
is
we
why are
have to
people not
Find
coming back?
those-
I think that's a
Well,
fine job for Kozak.
Not us.
well, it turns out that even though the entire mountain's made of this shite, the giants and the trolls and the ogres, they don't like their rocks. They get very, very possessive over their rocks. We're trying to explain to the bastards that the entire mountain's made of this stuff, but they're not too bright. I'll tell you what. We got a health pot. Just what in you in your case. Looks like you need a health pot. We could probably spare that. What we need is basalt. And it's going to be 2 weeks before we get the next shipment come back. So when you head up there, grab us a couple of blocks. We'll supply you with a cart. And we'll give you a health pot. Help your wee friend there. What do you say?
I think she'll be fine in roughly 1 to 4 hours.
Well, see it
That's
yourself.
usually how long it takes for us to stand up.
I
I'm gonna-
rolled and I got a 4, so
Answer me this, Han, then. Is there a pay included?
Well, there's the health pot. I mean, personally myself, I get paid the same either way. And
Potion of
you what?
healing.
hang on,
coming.
because there is more to this. So Travis walks up. Actually, I will lose quite a lot of money waiting for the shipment. I don't mind covering you for the
500
expense.
gold pieces.
Fuck off. But give you,
500
Kos-
gold
give you-
pieces
Kozak just looks at him,
for
just
the whole group.
even a successful barkeeper's not going to make that in 2 weeks.
Yes,
Um,
yes. But
shakes his
this
head.
guy, hold on, this guy was known for evading taxes and may have secret money stashed somewhere. That is Skitter's logic on this.
Yeah, but it's the thing is he's not going to make that money back in the 2 weeks you've saved him. But give me a persuasion check because you're going in high. You are going in high. Let's see.
Oh boy. Hey, Xander, you want to come in and give a ridiculous sum as well? Maybe like a counter offer sum that I could give you advantage with.
I was gonna
Yes.
interject, but I didn't want to interrupt anyone, and then the role was already asked for by that time. So I don't know.
You
if
could
I
do
can-
you could do an interjection. I always know with interjection.
Yeah, go for it, man.
Yeah. So Xander's gonna just like unnoticeably like slide in there and like, I think that's a pretty fair price. Like, if as you say, those are so possessive of their rocks, maybe they will come and visit for their rocks, and you'll have extra income from that. So that's more money, and therefore the bonus that we bring is more.
You think you can convince wild, murderous giants to come down to the town to
And have
frequent
a
a
pie?
tavern?
I fail to see
yeah.
all logic in this.
Well,
Yeah.
you see, everyone likes to drink. This is very
Um,
obvious.
Well,
and
yeah.
after a long day of wandering the mountainside with salt rocks everywhere, you get thirsty and would like beer, and they get barrels of it.
Well, they are known for their gold mine up there. It's yes, and rules. I've got to roll with it. And no matter how ridiculous, I've got to roll with it. They are known for their gold mine.
You know why the
Nobody's
tavern
ever
had the-
managed to convince them to get past them the concept of currency before. But I suppose if
Well,
you could,
see, that could be us, and it will be us. Just 500 gold pieces, right, Xander?
That's right. And you know what you get if you are literally the only tavern serving them after they had a taste of the booze. They become loyal customers. And they return because
Exactly.
they have nowhere else to go.
Exactly. And then you can sick them on the other taverns to blow them up.
That's don't get that far ahead of ourselves, but you get the
Oh,
point.
okay.
That's one hell of an extreme.
Imagine how much business you'll have when you're the only tavern in the town.
Do we have a deal?
okay, let's see the roll. The roll then for the most charismatic of the two of you with advantage because you're both at this, and because I find it fucking hilarious.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah.
Bam.
23.
23.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Let's go.
Right. Well, there's no way that under normal circumstances I will earn anywhere near that. I mean, realistically, the most I can hope to take in would be 40 to 50 gold on a normal sort of 2-week stint. However, if you could convince those tall boys to make their way down here and spend some of that gold they pick up in that mine, not to mention what you'll save me in the cost of rebuilding. Huh.
We'll need a barrel of your finest ale to bring to them as tribute.
Got another NPC.
It's all of these NPCs. I have to do all of these. All of these I have to bring in. They're going to be like half this campaign is going to be written by Commissioner Weasel.
Look, it's a cutthroat world, Jim. You can make another tavern elsewhere when the giants destroy your current one.
Owns the other tavern, is actually a really nice guy and will be a shame when the giants destroy his tavern.
Look, all Jim has to do is serve better beer than the other tavern, and his won't get crushed. It'll be the other one that gets crushed. We get paid either way.
Actually, Jim needs to do is offer us a higher price, not to convince the giants.
Exactly. Give us 1,000 gold, and we won't convince the giants to come down here.
You're not getting anywhere near that.
Look, Taffy. You start high, and then you go low. You always start high. You aim for the
But
stars.
start this high and they'll never want to do it.
Look, it's all I can spare at the moment. It's 100. You don't really go as far as you can spare. Look, 100 gold pieces at the most, and even then, that's me accepting. I'm probably going to take a loss and maybe make up the rest over the coming months with the giants coming down here, if they indeed come down here.
What's
But
that
then
thing that
you
you're
are-
always talking about, Xander? The whole royalty commission thingy, where like they give you an amount and then they give you more later when they get the rest to get to the one amount you agreed to.
That's exactly what I was going to get at. Thank you. So, yes, you say that, but there is no way for us to know that you will actually let the giants have their way with the tavern. Like, you can just commission city guards afterwards and not have to worry about them. So, for us, it's a risk, because then we become liars to the giants and then they kill us. You can see how that's a problem for us, right?
Are you failing to see how your logic fails? If I turn down my highest paying customers, and that's only if you can convince them to be my highest paying customers, how the hell would I recuperate the 100 gold pieces I'm going to pay you for this job?
You can never know if you have secret stashes of money.
I have to
You
build
are
up those secret
dishonest.
stashes of money, and if I do spend from there, I have to replenish them. I don't have a
This
money
talk,
tree. I have to put the
This-
money in there first.
this fucking
Hold on.
talk of economics is boring me. We're
100
doing
gold
this
pieces.
job, or I'm fucking leaving.
100 gold pieces. That's it.
Okay,
I
so like, are we talking about a 50% down payment right now? Or...
Cossack slaps away the rest of the group. We take the job.
I have a question. I would like to insight this man when he says that he doesn't have secret stashes of money. I want to see if he has those secret stashes of money.
Oh, you want to somebody?
of course.
You want to insight somebody who was to see if he's regularly lying to devils. Sure, roll it.
Exactly. Let's get there. And it totally gets there.
You haven't got a fucking clue.
That's okay. He's still sus. I saw him venting in the other room.
So okay.
Why do you think he wasn't there when the danger was there, but now he's suddenly here when the danger is past? He vented. Literal sus.
Oh my god! Another NPC. Commissioner Weasel is chalking all these up. I'm not going to burn all these out just now. I can't be introduced to all these NPCs. I want them to try and stick around as much as possible, Weasel. So I'm going to be drip feeding these in. But yeah, okay.
After they're done talking, Cossack kind of it takes the
hands. Yeah, you can hand over
what's called Travis. Yeah, Travis kind of looks at Travis and just goes, "But when we're back, we are gonna have that payment, and you're not gonna be 1 second late. I'll break your fucking neck like a twig."
It looks like he's sort of he's a little bit startled at first, but he's just like sort of ponders over. He just sort of ponders over the threat and goes, "Of course I'll have the money." He leans in closer. He leans in closer to you. Look, there's one thing at getting around the auditors. There's another thing screwing over my patrons. I won't be in business if I did that. I'm a man of my word. I pay my debts.
Except the auditors.
Cossack stands up to his full height and then just nods without saying a word.
There is a. Skitter's going to pull up her bow. She's going to very slowly pull the string back and then let the tension of it as it goes.
Okay. We'll be back.
And she's going to just backwards walk away from him in a very creepy manner. Just fingers out like, woo.
Damn it, Skitters, I've told you many times that you look forward when you walk outside, otherwise we have less business because you seem scary.
Okay, we're gonna get that health pot onto Tappin now so she can speak again.
Yes.
Just
Got
glug,
that
glug,
shit
glug,
in
glug,
her.
glug, 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 down the unconscious throat.
If I was level 2, I could heal her myself.
What is it? 2d4 plus 2, is it?
There you go.
Oh,
Get
fuck's
my
sake.
Lanta. Hey,
Well, hey,
Tap.
hey, she could roll hit die now. She'll roll the one hit die that she has now.
Hey, Taffy.
Actually,
I have
I don't need to, Taffy. Remember the ability I have.
Hey, Taffy.
Wait, no, it's not even natural generation, right? What's it? From a short or long rest, you regain hit points equal to the highest. What's this? You gain a benefit from a short rest or long rest. You gain hit points equal to the highest die for the free, even if you do not spend hit die doing the rest. Oh, right. Together. But it's not just that. You've got inspiration. You can roll a d6. You can add a d6 to any roll.
Yeah. Fair enough, yeah.
D6 the healing.
I have
Any
I
roll.
have
There you
a
go.
question.
Hey.
I have a question for you, Taffy. Would you allow this very minor rules edit to potions? If it is an
I'm back
action,
up.
you gain the full healing that a potion could give you, and you can use potions as a bonus action to roll for them instead.
Yeah,
Didn't we
it kind
already
of.
cover that?
Yeah, that kind of steps on the toes of thieves, though.
Thieves can use every other item as a bonus action. Why not allow potions to be used by everyone's bonus action? Well, healing potions specifically.
Yeah, healing potions are a bit garbage for the and that's kind of like tweaks it, but it shouldn't take a subclass to fix it. Good point. All right, I'll allow it.
Sweet. So, Tepin, you actually gain back 10 hit points instead of 4.
Yeah, so
from
you
the healing
still got your
potion.
inspiration.
No, I gained 8 from natural regeneration.
You
But
haven't
we haven't taken a short
yet.
rest.
Fair enough.
You had a potion
You
doused
still got
on you.
you
which
still got an inspiration on there,
which
so I've
gave
just
you
marked up the character. Oh, I haven't got it visible.
flat
Visible.
10.
Yeah, I'm back up to full, so.
About. Yeah, okay. And an inspiration in there. Also, going to chat. A person is a man. What's it? Why is that? Is that the whole message? Person is a man eating something who likes to hang out in vents. Was it? I have no idea. Was that meant to be a? Was that meant to be a request? Use points on that one. Yeah, use points. If you have a look at them. Yeah. If you
She's brand new, so.
fair enough. Yeah,
she's one of my friends. You know what? We're gonna make that.
Yeah,
we're gonna make that a thing.
If you click on here,
Oh god.
that's what gives you the stuff. Not an actual request. All right, it's just throwing it out there. It's just making a joke.
Okay.
Sorry, it went over my head. Right. Anyway, so what recap stuff happens? Right, this is the halfway
Okay,
point.
so-
I'm gonna call a 5-minute snack grab break.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I while that's happening, I'm gonna have Skitter catch Tepin up on what went down. So Skitter is going to
Is Pontus doing that now? Okay, we're going to do that break now. I'll call a break at another point. We'll use Rainbow's
Is it a
5-minute
10
break.
minutes break then?
Yes, thank you. Now we're forced to take a break. So shut the fuck up.
Great. Oh, I'm gonna go grab something to drink
The gents,
and some chips.
coffee.
Alright.
So I'll be right
Alright,
back.
I'm gonna go get a tea. It'll take me 6 minutes.
I'll be
Ish.
back as well.
I'll be back.
I'm back. Hubba. Holy shit. We got a lot of NPC name requests. Oh, we still got a suggestion. Tavern's no longer built on fire, better rebuild. That's that on the way. That's that done. Interjection done. 5-minute break. That's been done. Fucking 5 created NPCs. That's gonna do me for like the next sort of month.
2 to 3 sessions.
2 to 3 sessions, you reckon? Yeah, maybe a bit more actually. Yeah, I try to do. I would like to keep it sort of 1 per session. I may have to sort of do a little bit more than that and just throw, you know. But I try to keep. Cool. Yeah, I sort of priced it to be. But the thing is, there's a lot of people like Matt, Commissioner Weasel, who's been building these points up for a while. But I did price it so you should expect around about 1 every session or every other session. So that way, there's a higher propensity that these, you know, these NPCs are going to stick about. The problem is if you throw too many in one go, then it just a lot to get forgotten about. Which is, I feel it'd be a won't be doing the 200 points justice.
Yeah.
The camera angles make no sense to me whatsoever. Like, not even a bit. I've moved that camera in order to keep my head center, right? Despite the thing that I've got it stood on has not moved. I've had to move it. Yeah, I got my second monitor. I've got it on the top of my second monitor. I've had to move it across about sort of 8 inches to keep my head center. I have no idea what. Has my chair moved?
Probably, maybe, possibly. Oh yeah. By the way, Taff, you like, what do we have in our party again? We have me, a fighter. We have rogue. We have. I don't know what Tepin is. Wizard?
Rogue.
Okay, wait.
We have a rogue and a ranger.
Rogue, ranger, and
sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Rogue, ranger, sorcerer, fighter. Hey, good combination actually.
Yeah, no, because I'm multi-classing cleric, war cleric specifically.
Okay.
Gotta get that McLupiat fucking praise going on. Also,
I just thought,
pretty good.
I just thought, you know, these sort of events that you could build, because I'll show you this now. I was looking at this the other day, thinking, what the hell can I use this for? Wrong one. If you're doing like, we're talking about milestone leveling and shit, check this out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, load, create a dashboard. Rewards, channel points. See this here? Community challenges. So you add points into a pot. I'm thinking of doing leveling up like that. What do you reckon?
Okay.
We're just gonna wait. We're gonna wait for people to burn out the points, because otherwise it's just gonna be like you guys are gonna start level 10.
All right, guys, we're all level 9 now. Start building your characters. How does this power spike come?
I think that'll be a cool way. I think that'll be a cool way to level. So it'll be entirely up to chat. Like... So the levels up will be entirely down to chat. I like that.
Actually, can it? No, I was about to say like it shouldn't be like a 1-to-1 ratio of like XP gained. I don't think that should be it, but it should. What's?
No, it's
how many points to get? Yeah, whatever.
Maybe do like a 10-to-1.
So for level 2, we need 3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
So what are the later levels? What do the later levels look like though?
Ridiculously high.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Is like the problem is with the
to get to level 5 is 65,000.
I think the best scale to do it off is the sessions played sort of ratio that I introduced in Lost in Limbo. So I'll show you now. So this will probably be the better way of doing it. We'll open a new tab. Because the problem is with the EXP system is that as you get higher level, you get larger portions of EXP. So that's it. Obviously, you've got to have a curve, but that curve is like really is amplified.
It can easily plateau.
Where is it? Oh, did I not save it? Oh, I didn't save it. Never mind. I've got it in here. So it'll be still in Lil. Player's guide. There we go. Yeah, that. So I could do it scaled like that. So, like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 total sessions played. Oh, there you go. So, like, 1,000 might be a bit short. But I'm going to bump you up to level... I'm going to bump you up to level 2 after this anyway. I think after that, then, we'll do it on chat. So, 3,000, 6,000, 10,000. That's cumulatively. So we'll have to maybe do it like, so 2,000 points, another level up, 3,000 points. Maybe I have to do instead of 10 times, like 50 times or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Something will be quite reasonable. We dump it like that. So if people do end up dumping all of their points in there, all right, we're gonna. You guys will start. It'll very quickly go to like level 5 or 6 or 7.
Taffy, after the challenge is done, I believe they get their points back.
They do?
I think so.
I'll have to double check that. If they do
that, or no, I think that's for the poll. Like if we do a poll.
Okay, I'll double check on that one.
Because like I use the challenges to like, if I hit X number of points, I do a 24-hour live stream sort of thing.
Yeah, it just doesn't make much sense if it's going to be they get it back after redeeming.
Yeah, no, I think the poll.
But I'll double check on that just in case. Yeah, I'll double check on that just in case. If that is the case, what I'll do is I'll just do it cumulatively then. So instead of like 2,000, I'll just make it. Yeah, the pool becomes larger. So you put your points back in, and then you got to put more in. Anyway, so that's stuff and grabbing things and all that bollocks. What the hell are we doing? Oh yeah, it's over to you. Pretty much done all the NPC stuff.
For salt, right?
What did you say? I didn't hear.
And Tippin's just trying to like she's been unconscious for X amount of time. So she's just trying to piece together exactly what we're doing. So she's like, okay, so they want us to go up the mountain and talk with the big fellows to get salt? What? In other words, Teppin's confused.
Yes, you were knocked out when we were doing business.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
When these two were bickering about
that's
meaningless
normal
things.
With those two.
Hey,
Yes.
look, I've returned.
100 gold has been what would you call this? Is going to be paid to us if we should get basalt down to the tavern or Travis wants some to build.
I mean, that means we get 25 each.
It does.
Which isn't a bad payoff.
That is the math.
Terrible. It's terrible when you think about how much we were paid for doing a little street performance.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted 500. It was worth our time at that point.
Well, the last job we went on, we got our party member killed, remember? And that was a 500 gold reward to kill a bunch of slimes.
Can see how you lot lost your companion last time. You obviously are in dire need of someone who knows what they're doing.
Know what I'm doing? Thank you very much.
Yeah, he was a warforged. He was really strong.
I don't know. I'm remembering something different. I don't think we actually even saw him die exactly per se.
Well,
remember the giant gray slime ate him.
Oh. Well, I didn't see him dissolve. I still hold out hope that one day he may return.
Who knows? Maybe
he'll
be reincarnated or something. I don't know.
I don't know what you are talking about with that whole thing. When reincarnation happens, there needs to be someone who's actually doing it.
Would you know that as a level 1 fighter?
No, probably not.
But you happen to.
How
You said it, so you
dare
do.
I mean, yeah, whatever. I have 14 intelligence. I know many things.
Ah,
You
okay.
don't know this for sure.
No, but I have heard rumors of clerics of Maglubiad being able to resurrect our strongest warriors back from the edges of death. Not often does this occur, but it has happened sometimes. I know our latest war chief ended up dying in a battle, but he was resurrected. A cleric.
Well, good for
And then,
him.
in turn, blew up the entirety of the base of the enemy who killed him. Yes, the Devastators were not happy with that thing, so they decided to bomb the, sorry my word, the shit out of the encampment of the enemy. It was a glorious sight. I was happy to see it with both my eyes.
Why can't you look at it with your own eyes now?
Well, no, it's just burned into my memory. It was a lovely sight. I heard the screams of the enemy. Oh, wonderful.
Are you guys like having this conversation as you're heading up the mountain?
Yes.
Okay. This is a traveling conversation. Or you just started just like having like small talk, like just outside this tavern, while people are just looking at you going, "Well."
We are traversing the mountain.
Okay.
Yes. I do, however, I do miss being able to see well.
So, on the way to the more or less it's sort of there's a hill. First of all, it's quite green, grassy. Goat farmer, why not? So you're walking through this sort of herd, and you get up to the more rockier parts of it now. This is not basalt. This is poor quality stone. There is a you get to what is effectively like a cliff face, like the mountain itself is cracked, and there's a rope bridge connecting to the rest of the mountain, which is sort of like, you know, what separates civilization to the giant boy carnage.
Yes.
In front of this bridge, there is a hill giant.
Look here. The giants are already here.
This is before you're within sort of talking distance. This is like you're not gonna like miss him. He's big.
Yeah.
So, Peter is going to look to Xander and say, "Can you talk to him?"
If you said something, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, just
Can
faded
you
out.
talk to him?
God, these
Oh,
guys are
them
big.
big and fat.
Don't insult the potential customer.
That is not a customer. That is something made completely out of lard. Look at him.
You seem to be a patron of the bar.
Yeah,
Maybe he
bizarrely,
will
hill
make
giants are like, you know. I was why are hill giants look like they're made of flesh?
I have a question.
He's got hair as well, receding hairline. What's that all about?
Yeah, he's had a rough life. Wife left him.
Got
Yeah.
arms on him though. Fucking hell, he benches obviously.
Isn't that his right arm? Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, he vapes. So
I'll go with that. He's got one arm bigger than the other. He spends a lot of time here. You know, it's just the one way to entertain himself. There's a
Yeah,
few sort of
coach.
specks of perspiration on his forehead. He sat down. He sees you guys. You know, if you guys are going to continue to approach, he will see you guys approaching.
Does anyone speak his language? Should he not speak common?
Well,
I'm
of course he
going to
speaks
find out.
common. Everyone speaks that.
It's common.
No, that is actually not true. I know many goblins who do not speak common.
Are you from
They're
Acheron or something?
goblin.
Yes.
Oh, right. I was going to mention a
they're goblins.
Magrubliet not speaking
Different.
common.
Well, wait. No, because somebody named where he was from already.
Named who, where's what, who from?
Yes, it's Hobmount in Acheron.
Oh, yeah.
So Skitter is just going to look to Xander and say,
If you don't want to approach him, I will. I'll say hi to him.
I'll
Yeah,
go with
go,
you.
go. I won't hold you back. Go.
Okay.
She's going
The
to
the two
approach.
pint-sized terrors will go up.
Yeah.
I will
So
stand
you,
back.
you're like you're
From
like
a-
both of you combined are like the size of his left foot.
Yep.
Yeah. From about 60 feet away, Skitter is going to call out,
Hello. Do you speak the common?
Whoa. You small one.
Yes.
Both are.
You see, he was actually sat down when you approached him. He gets up. He's even bigger. Whoa.
Yes. Well,
Where are you going?
well, we're going up the mountain. We're gonna get some basalt.
Basalt. Basalt! Hey, grab basalt. Basalt's giants.
We have trade.
Yeah, we were gonna offer you a really cool trade.
I
Yeah.
trade. I trade.
We have
Uh,
alcohol.
Yeah, we have booze. We have angry sugar water.
Yeah. Grub trade. Tall. Points to the bridge. One shiny each.
You mean
Are
gold
you
coin?
saying?
Shiny things. As you look in this little
Okay.
makeshift hut that he's got there, there's just various, odds and ends. There's a fucking pot. There's some coins in there. Everything's shiny. It seems that one shiny is not specific in any way.
Skitter is going to pull out a emerald shelled beetle.
Alive?
And you know what those are. They a live one, yes.
Okay.
And she's going to lean down and just and she's going to say,
I have a grand shiny for you.
and she presents the insect.
He holds it up. And you'll hold it very, very carefully. He's like, he looks at it. Gives it a slight sort of squeeze between his sort of fingers. Delicate squeeze. It's not shiny. Give me...
So the emerald beetles do have a glisten to their shell.
Yep.
But it's
Yeah,
not the
they're-
shiny he's after.
Oh.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You fucking inbreds. He wants gold.
He'll take pots and pans.
Kozak, are you approaching at this point? Or are you stepping back?
No, he's just yelling from the back.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check from where you are? You're smart
Yeah,
enough,
sure.
but it's whether or not you're able to see from there.
21 with my one good eye.
Wow. Okay, with your one good eye. Excuse me. Your one good eye, as you sort of like staring down there, you notice that all of the shinies, yes, indeed, they are shiny, but every single one of them are metallic. Everything is refined earth. Whether it be coin. Yeah.
Oh, right, of course. All sorts of metals. Right. I was like, is this guy collecting shiny dirt? for a quick second, my
yes.
brain was doing that.
All right then. With her beetle rejected, she'll tuck that back into her clothing.
What were you planning on doing? Just like encouraging the thing to sort of like leave the nest and come back to you so you haven't actually paid him anything.
Exactly. I mean,
Give him a
how
fucking
would you
copper.
I mean that was the next plan. She's going to present to him a copper after buffing it a little bit.
Really shiny, yes.
Oh, shiny. He bites it. It's you can see teeth marks in it now. Like, he's yeah, shiny. Eat you. Shiny each.
Kevin
Xander
will
walks
pull
up
out
and-
a copper coin as well.
Ah, shiny. Yes. And he puts that in with his collection. You can see a bunch. There's like 3 different piles. One of them is clearly bigger than the rest of them, which is the copper. A lot of people thought, I just have to give him a copper piece and I can cross the across the way. It's a sturdy bridge. As you're sort of looking at it, you can see that large knots. It's sort of like a very much like a crude but sturdy construction.
Yeah.
It's well maintained.
It's built for purpose, not for design.
Yeah, guy, the man's doing his job. He's earning his shinies, the boy.
Good man. Xander, we shall cross the bridge and meet with the others.
Yeah, Xander walks up to the giant as well and looks at him and reaches into his vest and pulls out a fork from his musket.
Ooh, he takes it pointy, shiny, and he goes over to his sort of his bridge, and he just takes the end of the fork. He just sort of bites into a point, and shoves it in through the rope, just like sort of nailing it down, and bends it over, nailing it down into the further fastening the rope to the wood truss. And as you can sort of see, then there's a lot of these shinies have been used for construction of the bridge itself.
An architect.
Cossack kind of takes out a hand axe, like flips it to the head part, then breaks off the shaft, and then gives him the shiny metal half part of the hand axe. Finest Acheron steel.
What did you give him?
The head of
The
a
head
hand
of a
axe.
hand axe.
Sweet. Ah. Ooh, good shiny.
You're doing good. You do a good job here. And I continue. We aren't gonna get attacked by your brethren up here, are we?
Basalt. Stone is giants. Don't
Yes.
steal stone.
We could not dream of stealing it. We are honorable men here. We seek to
I'm
Find a
lady,
way.
Thank you.
seek a way to find, let's see, a way where we can acquire this through good deeds and goodwills. And I shall leave him.
Skitter's going to poke you in the leg with a little clawed finger, just a little poke. Kozak,
Yes.
you have been poked.
Yes, no, I am aware. Sometimes
I
it
am
just
the
doesn't
lady.
register.
Not a guy.
I am
I
aware of
thought I
that.
should say that.
No, I am aware.
I don't.
I have
know
seen
who
your
you
ilk
are.
before.
I'm watching you, newbie.
Sowing the seeds of distrust between the two PCs there.
I have
Jesus.
had well.
Does anybody
the
remember
wars
what
of
the fuck I called the? Let's call him Laz. Yeah, Laz. He can't pronounce that.
Kovac.
Len.
It
We'll
has
call
to be a
him
very-
Len.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. First chat suggestion that comes through. That's what we're calling him. Whatever it is.
That isn't from us. That isn't from us.
Redeemed NPC name pool. Oh, for God's sake.
Just be something like really simple, like a
Skitter's
3-letter
name is,
word.
Bob.
Ugh. From
Yeah.
We've got
There
Ugg.
you go. Ugh.
Ugg. His
Thanks,
name is
Matt.
Ugg. With the
Oh,
caps as well.
jeez.
It's not Ugg. It's Ugg.
second
We
second
need
name
him.
Lee.
we need him to love pumpkin spice lattes for no reason.
Skitter, you must know that I have done much battle with your ilk before. Well, much is maybe an overstatement. But I have done battle with your ilk before. So I do know a little bit of your people.
It's our patron deity.
No, I have simply done battle. I have invaded worlds with my kin.
Oh,
I was mostly in the back. I wasn't doing much field work. Logistics,
Hey.
you know.
Welcome, Jedi Luigi.
Yes.
Is rocking.
Know that I harbor no ill will towards kobolds, no axolotl, no humans. I only see an enemy. But for now, you are ally.
Anyways, we got a job to do, you guys.
We are walking and talking.
You're walking.
Of course, I
Waiting for the
know.
inject.
I should wait for you and your small legs. Don't come very far.
There we go. We've just changed. I've just changed the description of Ugg there. Yes, Ugg is rocking the boots with the fur. The mountain is looking at them. I have no idea what that means, but that is now going to be a line that he's going to use at some point.
Does he hit the floor and go low?
Yeah, I think it. Who's that song belong to? I don't.
It's-
Flow Rider?
Yeah, flow. Yeah.
Did you just say rider?
I believe it's Flow Rider.
It is flow
Rider.
rider. Yeah, flow rider.
Aha.
Not rider, but rider.
Ugg. Oh, there it is.
He brings all the giants to the yard.
Ugg
Yeah,
boots.
Sure.
Of course.
He loves his pumpkin spice lattes.
That's glorious. Okay. Ugg, because of the boots.
Full name Ugg Boots. Jesus.
Ugg boot.
It took me a moment for the penny to drop on that one. Anyway, all right, okay, you get across. This part is nice and sort of rocky. I mean, at this point, it's picked pretty clean. Like, it's just smooth, solid basalt. It'll take probably a lot of hammering and a stick of dynamite to sort of break this up. You're going to have to go deeper into the mountain before you can get to sort of more loose parts. Oh, by the way, you have a cart and stuff with you. You were told you're going to be supplied with that, so you do have, like, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've been dragging
I
it
have
the
a
entire
question.
time.
I have a question.
Ah.
Were we also supplied with a
Pickaxe.
keg of ale for these people to trade?
Oh, good shout. It's such a good idea, and normally for some retroactive ideas like this should have been played out beforehand. But let's go with that. Actually,
Well, I did.
We did
have
ask
Skitter-
for one.
Yeah.
Oh, you
have
did?
Skitter ask for. Yeah. We asked for. I at least asked for kegs of beer specifically, so we could, show them what they'd be trading for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, right, you have. Yeah, okay, so you have a cart then, it's got various different mining equipment strapped to the side of it. It's currently, it's got a couple of kegs in there. Your man obviously was, like, not looking to supply you with too much ale, because this shit costs money. But actually with a 23, yeah, there's plenty enough ale in the back of that. It's enough to sort of run a tavern for, like, at least a couple of days, if it's busy.
I'm gonna make a con save for no particular reason.
No, don't
Okay.
be drinking the fucking thing.
What are you talking about? I have only taken 2 5 cups.
If Kosek
They won't
catches
notice.
anyone, he'll slap him. If he catches anyone.
You know what?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll stealth.
Yeah, it's a dead volcano. Yeah, I didn't know that's where basalt came from. It was just quite serendipitous that I just pulled that thing out of my backside, and it happened to be created by volcanoes, which also creates mountains. So, like, there you go.
Hello, Jaya. How are you, our lovely dragon
Old ass
mother?
volcano.
Okay, so as you sort of head up there, you could hear the sort of like, as you get into a sort of bit where the rocks start to look a little bit more loose, but, you know, you could hear the sort of, not so much tinking of pickaxes, but more sort of clunking of pickaxes.
Ah,
All right. So
You're also
must be miners,
seeing
I
a little bit, there's a bit of order to the chaos as well. It looks like there's sort of structures, walls, and things like that that have been sort of crudely built out of basalt. Quite large boulders as well. These guys don't bring in bricks so much as like fucking boulders they build with.
all right. Skitter's gonna turn to Xander and say,
Okay, Xander, I'm gonna come in with the real, introduction, yes? And then you come in with the finisher, just like taking the axe of the guillotine, just coming down the head of the deal. Does that sound good to you?
double
You
thumbs
see,
up.
Xander is kind of distracted with something on the ground, and he's like, yeah, I got this.
Xander, this is really important information. If you don't do this with me, then I just very well may end up squished and you'll lose your business partner.
Do you
And maybe even
think?
your life.
Do you think that the birds are here aware of the giants?
The what?
Do you
Oh,
think that
it's-
the birds that live here think that giants are regular sized and everyone else is just small? Or do they know that the giants are the big ones?
Xander, have you been smoking again?
You're doing the weird things.
Have you been doing the bath salts again? I know we're surrounded by this stuff, but you can't smoke everything.
Okay. Let's do this. Let's go.
Xander, I'm not exactly very confident in your abilities right now. You're
I
kind
think you
of
should set this
scaring
one
me.
out. You
No,
obviously
I got
are
this,
on
I got
something.
this. I'm good. Yeah.
You have
Let's
been
do it.
have you been licking the surface of the rocks in this cave?
How many
No.
fingers am I holding up?
Skitter says, holding up an amount of fingers.
Well, you are not holding up any fingers because your hand is empty. If you want to have fingers held up, you have to first chop some off.
Okay,
well,
he
let me
is.
borrow yours for a second. She takes his hand. She takes your hand.
No,
This
no,
man
no,
was
not,
clearly
not
dropped
my
as a
fingers.
child.
You can't chop off my fingers. That's off limits.
Oh, okay. Hey, Kozak, can I borrow your fingers?
What about 5 of them? And he he clenches a hand to a fist.
Oh
Nah,
yes, the
see-
more the merrier. Let me just
See,
get
that's
that
that's
wrist right
zero
there.
fingers as well.
I probably shouldn't punch you though. That's like half your hit points. Over half your hit points.
I actually have a decent hit point pool.
He's
I
got
know, but
20 strength. It's with 5
I
down.
have a
There's 1 hit point per.
Yeah, I'll
Per
clunk you.
finger.
I'll clunk you for 60% of your health.
Oh,
Uh,
no.
I probably shouldn't.
While Xander is like all distracted and that having all the unfocused chaos in his head, he's actually kind of trying to sense the word through Skitter, not Skitter, other as a scrap and his mouth, and he's doing some scouting ahead of the party.
All right,
Okay.
so you're familiar with scouting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a letter from Viz.
Not yet.
Okay, there will be.
Actual fact, there's no reason why to delay that because it's like in the moment. Yeah, go on it. And it says pretty
Not
much this way.
again. God damn it, Wiz.
And it says just that.
Him again.
Toes are better than fingers.
What does this man even mean?
I
Why?
have no idea.
Well, you know, Wiz, he tends to listen into our conversations.
It's
That's so
it's worse than that. How long does it take for these letters to get here?
And
Well, no one's ever questioned that fact.
Hmm.
It's just a
I'm just
minor.
imagining this super bored wizard sitting in the tower and just scrying over Tappin to have some entertainment in their life.
Yeah.
So yeah, we proceed forwards.
Yep.
When do we encounter giants? And what
Well,
That's what
you
does
could hear
my-
the sort of clanging as you sort of step a bit closer. The clanging's getting a bit
Big
louder.
axes.
There's a mouth of a sort of a cave. There's two entrances you could see. There's one which is like very well. It's like an archway that's sort of been built. It looks nice and grand. And then just off around the corner, you can see a hole which is where all the clanging's coming from. There's a little bit of, you could see like the yellow amber glow of what you presume is torchlight or some sort of flame.
Hey, Skitter. Should we do Operation Sale Girl?
Yes, that's a great entrance.
We are
Okay,
getting
okay.
basalt from these people. Why are you thinking about freaking schemes that you do on the side of a road?
Oh
no,
no!
these are
not
Operation Sale Girl is not for the side roads. It's for
No,
like
no,
your
no.
groups such
Let
as
him-
this.
Let him see. Let him
Yeah.
see the beginning of the griff.
Absolutely.
We're
So
going to leave this
Tippin
griff-
pulls out a violin and starts playing like a scream track
Skitter.
music.
Skitter is going to pull out a recorder and do the same. Give me a second. I need to add my.
Oh, we got a
my
random
identification.
in-game suggestion.
Yeah.
God damn it, Rainbow.
So I'm gonna roll performance check on my recorder.
Okay.
I feel like you'd get advantage because she's helping.
Well,
Oh,
so you don't go
natural 20. Good.
like, overblows going in. Like,
Look. I'm just going to say, it is shitty Harry Potter recorder.
wisdom
That-
save. What the
Do,
fuck?
do,
Is that to sort of like contain the urge to just snatch it over and snap it over you? Can we get a performance check there from Tepid as well, please?
Yeah.
I will roll performance as well because that was the check for my instrument specifically. This will be my performance. Oh boy. Oh no.
You hit a couple of duff notes and you try to make it jazzy and it doesn't work. Ashley's just enough. Yeah. So tapping is sort of, what instrument are you playing? Violin.
Violin.
Yeah. So you're with the violin and you're like sort of like looking across him. He's hitting these bum notes. You're going like, what fucking key are you in? Just
But no,
somehow
we
kind of making it work a bit. But it's
we
very
walked
obvious that
in.
Skitter is screwing up and Tepid is just like, oh, trying to
I'm covering for
cover
it.
him.
At this point, Skitter's not even in a key. He's in a makeshift picklock.
Kozak is very close to just take that shit and just snap it.
So which of the two entrances are you going in then?
Oh, we're going in
Probably
big-
the
big
hallway.
main one.
You go on the fancy
the
one.
hallway. Yeah,
Yeah.
the fancy one where the
Sounds are coming from.
clanging is coming from. What the fuck?
Yeah, we are playing music for these guys, and it is horrible and good at the same time.
It's just bad. It's just really mediocre.
Hey,
in
I'm
general.
doing the best I can here.
Mm.
You have one person with a -3 to the checks and one person with a -1. What else could you expect from us?
Yeah.
So
Not to do that.
I'm gonna delve into this. What can we add into this?
Oh no. It's called Operation Girl Scout.
Yes.
Oh, we done that one.
Operation Girl Scout.
Because instead of cookies, we're selling booze.
Exactly.
Good Jim in there. Supplied abandoned
I'd like to think that whenever Tepin or Skitter introduces a plan name to the other one. They don't know what it is because they didn't pre-discuss these plans,
Oh, we did
but they
Travis.
just go along with it.
Yeah.
Did we do Travis? I did do Travis, wasn't it? Travis
Yeah,
is the barkeep.
Travis Barkeep was
Travis
the
was the
guy
barkeep.
who
Yeah, I
offered
did
us
add that in. Travis barkeep, yeah, so I can get rid of that one. That one's done. Street from Accounting. Some slimes, Ebony, Darkness, Demented, Raven. Wait, what the fuck is that? Alright, nothing I can pilfer into that one. Okay, so as you enter the as you sort of enter the place, you see another hill troll who is
His name is Joe. Joe Mama.
We're not going to give you the description and then maybe go for it. So aside from the usual sort of loincloth that's around there, there's also like a bit of fabric around the sort of chest area, and on top of which is just barely enough to cover up the navel, right, with sort of extended straps, is some makeshift sort of a maid's apron, a little bonnet that sort of sits almost on just on the sort of top, and they're there with this sort of like very abrasive looking duster that's sort of like just sort of shaping and dusting off the sort of this polishing this hallway, stood on this sort of stool.
Her name is Mrs. Doubtfire.
And she looks down at you.
You-
Oh, you're small.
Skitter is going to play herself out and then scatter butterflies everywhere in a flourish.
Cossack stands there with the most blank kill me face to her. Yes, my companions are very tiny, and so are their brains.
And we come bearing gifts of trade.
Well,
not
Trade.
gifts. Not gifts, but yes, trade. Yes.
Big difference.
We've got
No,
I
there
gotta
is a
pull for one of these NPCs in here. Like,
A gift implies that we are just giving it to them. Trade is
Fair
saying
enough,
that we
fair.
are giving
Fine,
it to them for
fine.
something else.
Fine.
Skitter then pulls out her little butterfly puppet and flaps it around a little bit and goes and handling. Oh no! Her
Oh.
butterflies don't recall.
Oh
And she narrows her eyes at them.
Anyways.
And then there is
I'm
a
having a migraine.
And then there is
I
a
think I'm having a
dancing
migraine.
rat on the middle of where the butterflies were.
But
There's a
yes,
what?
we come with trades.
oh, you may want.
We have brought spicy sugar water, also known as alcohol.
For your base salts.
Yes.
She sort of very elegantly sort of steps down from the stool. She sort of like stoops down into a squat, which brings her just like maybe about sort of a foot higher than Kozak.
Oh, you may want to see the king.
You
What's
could
your
arrange that.
name?
That would... Oh,
My
mine?
name's Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway. What's yours?
My name is Tepin. It's a pleasure, Ebony.
She sort of extends extends a hand to shake.
She will grasp the hand, like a finger with both her hands and just shake.
That is a very glorious and beautifully long name. Mine is Skitter.
Indeed. I wish my mom had named me something long, but no, I'm just Tepin.
Is that an acronym? EDDRW. No, it's not. If you're gonna have a long one, you've got to slip in these acronyms.
Yeah.
You got to slip them in.
Skitter will also shake this lady's hand by with like two clawed hands around a single finger, just like. In fact, athletics. How good of a shake? A decent shake for her.
It's a shakedown.
And now, recall insects.
What are you doing with the
Your
insect?
your butterflies don't want to listen to you today.
No, they don't want to listen to me today. She's trying to pull them back into the robes, but they're not wanting to go.
Freedom!
You really should let them fly away a little bit more every now and then. Maybe they'll like you
I'm
more.
trying.
I apologize for my companion's behavior. Please, can you show us the way towards the king so we may finish up business here?
Oh, yes.
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 If you just... I've got to finish the halls, but if you just head in there, you'll see Lazio. He's the courtier. He's always by the door to see visitors.
Is that what the king is called?
No, that's the courtier.
No, it's the. Sorry, my companions have very small brains and they're very small bodies, so they have a
Excuse
hard
me?
time understanding this.
I take offense to
We
that.
will not take
I'm
up
very
any more of your
too.
time, Ebony. We will leave. And he
I-
pulls the card.
And we have a inspired the vigilance saying, "Hoop."
Oh,
Yay!
Thank you, Rainbow.
oh, jeez. I
Market
want
token
you
up
so
accordingly.
bad,
So we don't
Co-
forget.
Kozak, Ozzy. I wanted you so badly to just scruff Tepin and Skitter at the same time and say, "Nope, we're leaving." Just scruff, pick up,
That-
leave.
I'm pretty sure, like, if we're talking about this, like, you know, in game, they have very low, very high pitched voices, while Kozak's very low and very loud. So he's just talking over you guys.
Skitter's voice is actually very low and gravelly with like a bit of a higher pitch to it. Like it's not like
It's a high gravel.
think a small girl that has smoked 50 packs of cigarettes a day.
I had
Gotcha.
a small girl to smoke that much.
Don't question it. It's just a it's just a thing.
You know what?
Regardless,
Rebecca
we
from
move.
Rebecca from Edge Runners, if she smoked 50 packs a day.
Sure. Wait, the English version or the Japanese
The
version?
English.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, we will
Skitter
move on.
Skitter's gonna slather some honey on her hands, clap them together, and do a little butterfly dance. She's going to roll for dance. Not very good. Roll animal handling. Much better.
What are the animals doing with a 26?
Where do you have all those animals and how can I
He is
break them?
recalling them.
Oh, they do finally come back now with that little sort of like...
Yeah, they do finally come back. They come back and they rest on her
With
arms.
that
and
five,
hands
you sort of like
honey.
trip over your own feet. You're sort of like tittering on the edge of like about to tumble. And those butterflies sort of come in and just sort of like tilt the business. So you just sort of like, you can see this precarious sort of angle and like just tilt it slightly. And then able
They
to
land on
uncross
her
your feet.
tail and push her back. they land on her tail and push her back upright. She's like,
Oh, my children have returned here. Feast upon your honey.
Taffy, while the two of them are very distracting and like very, what the fuck are they doing? Is there any stealable in the room?
In the hallway, no. There's just like stone
no,
carvings.
no
It's just
like no like exotic candle holders or paintings on the wall or nothing, shiny rocks.
you really want to steal from these fucking giants? All right. Let's
"Look,
see.
don't worry about it. If you get caught, we'll throw him under the bus."
Give me a percentile die. Let's see what's in there. We need to do a replay on the music there. I think we've run out of music.
I think it's still playing.
Right.
It is?
No, it's not. Oh, it's not.
Nope.
Never mind. I think the
25.
thing's bugged.
Okay.
Whatever. I'll find something.
Yeah, there is indeed, there is sort of candle holders. As, there is a big ass gold mine here, so gold is not that crazy. Yeah, your camera's flipped, Vic. Vic, I don't know if you're aware of that. It's like the opposite way that round that it was before.
When was it?
I don't know,
other
it's when
way
you
around?
reloaded it, it was.
Oh shit! Weasel has it.
No, I
Weasel has it. Uh,
No, it was this way last time as well.
Oh, good lord. Okay, so there is, there's gold inlay in a lot of these sort of carvings and stuff in this, pretty grand looking hall. I mean, it's rugged, but it's grand for like that rough cut kind of thing. As you can imagine, big bodies, big hands, finer details. Corners are not too sharp. But for giants, it's pretty nifty.
Where's this courtier?
All right, if you make it to the end of the corridor, then you will meet this courtier. One second. Stuff, things, and doing. Right. Yes. Art is red. Okay, so you step into this. When do I introduce mountain giants? Let's go with the mountain giant in this one, right? The mid ranks of the mountain giants. So you see a large mountain giant wherein, again, it has that sort of very rough, crude imitation of fine dress wear. So he has a cravat, which is sort of, misshapen. It looked like where it's normally sort of lace, it's more or less just a cloth that have had holes sort of gouged into it to make it look like lace. I mean, it'd be convincing from about 100 meters away, but when you get up close, you can see it's just sort of this crude imitation. So he sort of does a double take. You could hear the sort of steps. He looks out to the sort of head height to where he would normally have a giant. And doesn't see anything. Looks out again, looks down, sees you four. And looks down.
Wait. Who are you? You don't look like
We're-
dwarves.
We're traders.
Traders.
Yes,
Come
we're here
to
to make a
trade.
deal. Yes, we're here to make a deal with your king for some of his bay salt.
Ah.
I need an NPC name. Where's my... I need a request. Go away. There we go.
Laszlo, that was the name you gave him.
No, Laszlo was this dude, but what's the
Yeah.
name of the king? Yes.
Mm.
I have not given him yet.
King Grom? I don't know.
We'll get rid of that one. So let's go. Generic bandit number 23. I love that. Some slimes.
No.
Steve from accounting. Corey Cartilli.
This guy sounds like a Steve. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
Yeah.
Kurai. It's an Arabic name.
Korai. So his name is Korai. Okay. King Korai.
Someone made that. He's king.
Come to see King Korai of the basalt. Follow me.
So he leads you. Are you following? I gotta ask.
Pull the card. Yeah.
Oh, we got the NPC name pool.
The king is called King and has a giant cheetah mask.
No.
King, first of his name.
The king
I
is
don't
called
get
King.
it.
No, right, guys. With the NPC name request, I've literally just taken the names. Anything else like that, that is construct NPCs or in-game suggestions. King Korai. Hill Giant. What's the giant? Storm Giant. Oh, he's Storm.
Secretly, we didn't realize this, but Taffy's just running us through Storm King's Thunder at this point.
Yeah.
Just happens to be. King of... we got a mountain as well. Again, with the name of Kozak's home. Right, you have two choices here, right? I can either reject this and you can keep Gobbebard as exclusively as your home place there, Aussie, or
Yeah.
it just happens to share the same name.
It just happens to. No, actually, there's also hobgoblins in here.
It's also hobgoblins in here.
Yeah, no,
hobgoblins.
They work underneath.
Yeah.
Hello,
Have
kin.
a-
Mount Peril
it-
for
have it-
parties level 1 to 3. I'm tempted to give it that call. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Mount Mild Peril.
Mount Mild Peril. We're gonna go with that one. I'm going for parties level 1 to 3.
Quotation mark for level 1 to 3 end quotation mark.
No, that's the full name.
Okay.
Mount Mild Peril. Place names.
I have not seen many of my kin around. Maybe the invasion has not yet begun.
Well, we know I've dropped that idea. I'm gonna go with Mount Peril. He's coming there just in time for a save.
Mild peril.
Mild Peril.
Here, you. Hey, kitty.
Of giants. See NPC list. There you go. That'll do me. Nice. As I'm writing this, as I'm going. So, as you follow in this giant, then, he brings you into a very, very grand, through a couple of corridors, side doors, and get into this massive grand hall. It's lit up quite brightly with these huge sort of torches. There are all manner of giants in this. You can see, though, what is very much the royal family. One of probably the biggest storm giant you've ever seen in your entire life. If you've
First
ever
one.
seen it at all.
Yeah.
Just the one. Therefore it is. It's true even if he's the only one. And the courtier sort of stops then at the entrance. How should I introduce you?
You should introduce us as Adventure Team Name Pending.
Just to clarify, it is in the name, but it is also actually pending.
Traders from the local village.
Adventure Team Name Pending.
No,
Adventure team name.
you will not refer to us as that.
Well,
I'm referring to it as that until we find a better name because our
Hey, Jedi.
adventure team name is
Hello.
Pending.
Jedi Luigi
Okay.
Pending. I got Pending in my head now. Jedi Luigi, thank you for the follow. You absolute legend.
Let's go in order. Our teammate unfortunately died.
Okay, let's go for this
before
one then,
we-
right? First, sort of game suggestion that comes through. That is the party's name.
No, please.
It doesn't come
Oh,
from the
dear
players.
God. Damn it.
And nothing
Don't do this to me,
And
man.
I'll
Matthew, don't do
accept
this
like a
to me.
50 point, just the game suggestion, right? Let's go. Let's go.
Look.
First 50 points.
Look, I really. Come on, handlers.
You didn't pay. You didn't pay for
You,
it.
you didn't pay for it, so nope.
Sorry,
you can pay for
sorry,
it now.
Matthew. That
Add
that
money.
that recommendation is tax deductible, so you have to pay.
Tax. Caught.
Cocksuckers.
I said nothing inappropriate.
That's just goblinoid for something else. It just happens to sound like that.
That's
No.
The
What's
little
your name?
nibbles.
Cocksuckers.
The little,
Totally
the little
not.
nibbles you enjoy with beer.
God. I will spot Weasel the 50 points to put Cobalt Hammers the team name.
We got the cocksuckers. There you go.
Yeah, it's goblin for something else. Don't worry about
But
it.
he's winding Kozak quite a bit,
goblin for
and he looks to the other three. Wait, I know you.
Oh, Kobold Handlers too. The first Kobold Handlers were eaten by the slimes. Yes. Yes.
Wait. Kobold Anglers 2, the first Kobold Anglers were eaten by the slimes. Yes. Yeah. So this
I
is
don't wanna
back
take
when there was a
rates.
party of when it was a party of 4. So he knows you. He says, "You think?" Because I was actually going to go with something similar with this. Yes, I remember you. You dealt with the slimes.
Yep, that
These-
was me.
You were the cocksuckers.
Yeah, it's
That's Goblin for Kobold
You've got a
Handlers,
new
I
big
hear.
one.
Yeah, I drunk him under the table. It was so much fun.
I wasn't fine. You gotta.
He,
Yeah.
he does the whole finger hold up then put back down meme of like good point.
No, it's not even a good point. It's like I'm not gonna argue. I don't want to argue anymore. I think he's
Um,
mentally
Yeah,
You
drained.
just
at this
gotta
point.
go with
That
the
new
flow,
muscle.
my dude.
Did Victor have a thing that he wanted to say? Mr. Face character. It's your time.
Yeah, I was talking about party name, but then it got handed to the chat, so it doesn't apply anymore.
Yes,
Oh,
I had
I
ideas
didn't hear
too,
you.
but fuck that.
There we go. So it's Improv 4 Live, Kobold Anglers 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Anyway, Victor, did you want to do the negotiations? Oh yeah, I remember now.
So
I'm supposed
you,
to lead
you
up.
see it there. He goes, and he gets a nod from the. He's got a nod from where you presume it's some royal there. Gives him a nod. Your Majesty, allow me to introduce Koch Zuckers II. They come to trade for the basalt.
Is there a Mrs. Stormgiant?
There is a Mrs. Stormgiant, a queen there. She's, again, crude imitation of sort of makeup and a powdered wig, which just looks like a bunch of shit. Not literal.
Cool.
Skitter is going to. She's still covered in butterflies, by the by. She's going to give a.
Thank you, Weasel, for the
I
inspired
already-
vigilant.
I
You
already
can't
did
claim
that.
it, you've already got one.
Oh.
He's got
I
it.
already did that.
No, I
I
used
already
it.
did that.
Is it a queen giant?
You,
That's what
you,
he
you
asked.
didn't have to use it, remember?
Yeah, no, that's
Right.
That's what I. Whatever.
Um.
Oh my god, guys.
Fucking.
So.
Did I just happen to pick, like, you know, like the most ADHD tweaky sort of. I think I did. I actually aimed for chaos, so yeah. That's probably on me.
All right. So Skitter's going to scamper forward with these butterflies still covering her. They're still eating their honey. They're still feasting. And she's going to she's T-posing pretty much. She's going to give a bow and say, "Royal Highnesses," and she's going to give a little twirl, disturbing a couple butterflies as they kind of like flutter off for and flutter back on. "I present the master merchant trader person who's also an adventurer, Xander." She kind of, turns to the left, kind of 100,
Ebro
facing
plays. Thank you for
180
follow.
ways.
Yeah,
As she
thanks,
kind of
Gabriel.
like
You're absolute
backwards
legend.
steps. And reveals Xander.
And behind him, Kosek is just keeled over, like, kill me.
Alright. So, Your Highness, here's the deal. Do you like feeling good?
He looks at you sort of quizzically as he's sort of like just stroking his beard. Go on.
What
Kosek
if I
stands up
told
and
you?
stares daggers in his skull, like, what are you saying?
Feels good.
What if I told you there is this magic elixir that can make you and all your friends feel good, and you can have unlimited access to it at an establishment?
And also access to labor if you pay people. You can get crunk, as the kids might say.
I just saw the latest request.
No. No. No, Rainbow.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That is super fucked up, and I don't want to find that.
Me either.
No.
Oh, my
No,
giddy
we're not going to look for what Pablo Stormskabar or whatever the fuck it could be.
Paco Stormskabar.
I don't fucking know, man.
That's fucking great.
Yes. Elixir for basalt. Interesting.
That's right.
Pepin will roll one of the kegs over and be like, "Here you are, Your Majesty. A sample, of course."
So he clicks his fingers, which sounds like a thunderclap, and
Oh, my ears.
out steps a mountain giant. He comes up, he bows to the king, and the king goes, "Check that." Goes over he picks up the barrel, and he's like,
Hey,
looks at you,
Taffy,
looks at you sort of quizzically, like,
I have a small request.
Yeah. She's
Could
gonna
you-
climb
could
up and
you-
pull the cork out.
Okay.
Could you roll and see which barrel they are taking from? Because one of those barrels has less than full.
Probably not going to make much of a difference.
Fair enough.
Especially with this
fair
guy.
enough.
It's
Yeah,
just like
I
a
mean-
shot.
Yeah, it's like one hand. It's like a
Thunder is
very
like-
tankard.
If you
An
wish, Your
intergalactic
Majesty,
tiger here.
we would be happy to share a drink with you, with all of us, if you feel you would like a demonstration.
No, sir, sorry, we don't drink on the job.
Speak for
Maybe
yourself,
if
Jose.
you
You don't.
This is my job.
Okay.
maybe if you
don't drink on the job.
I need a luck dice on this one to see how what sort of quality of grog is he's actually given you to show the giants.
I'll roll the D100.
Okay, let's see.
Oh.
Is it higher the better?
Hey.
Okay.
All right, pretty decent. So he hasn't given his pocket reserve, but he's definitely sent a good quality ale for you guys. Okay, so he taps this sort of stuff, and it's sort of like pouring slowly in. It's just sort of like rips off the top of it, and then just starts swigging this sort of stuff. It's good. It's good.
Right.
Starts chugging away at that one there. Right. So give me a persuasion check on the old sort of having a drink with the.
Could I give him advantage on this? As
If you want to
as-
interject, you give it an interjection. Sure.
Yeah. I will give it an interjection of saying, yes. It's been quite a long day toiling away, doing what kings and queens do. You deserve a drink, and what better drinking company than Traders and Friends? Newfound ones too. Yes. She does a little twirl.
All right. Let's get that persuasion then with advantage.
All right.
18.
That's an 18.
Yeah. So, kind of, long story. So, I can lead up to this. This could be done pretty quickly. So, the king goes. He gestures to the courtier to bring back different courtier to bring back the sort of tankard, and he takes a couple of drinks as well. His eyes light up. Grog. Chugs it away and finishes off that barrel between the two of them. And he goes to sort of clap and then pauses for a second and give you guys a bit of a nod. Kozak, you're smart enough to realize this is sort of cue to put your fingers in your ears.
Yep.
Should I do?
And he just does a bit of a clap, sort of a... And they bring out a table and, and have set up a makeshift sort of banquet and start bringing out some food. And now you have grog to go with it. And you sit and you dine with the giants. And there was many merry making. What happens during this?
I'm going to roll performance.
Okay.
You know what? The two of us will perform together.
Okay.
I will give.
So let's get it this time. We'll do advantage with from one of you.
Yeah, Tippin, you get advantage. Skidder, being the little money grubbing piece of shit that she is
13.
going to sing a song that goes something along the lines of "Toss a coin to your traders, oh giants with plenty, ho." Begging but not begging for money.
Taffy, like around when they're finishing like the play, you just hear like a and just Cossack sitting in the corner with a metal cup, like, sorry, I need a new cup. Put it away.
It's not even that, right? It's just a case they don't know what coin is. You just see over here and there's a fucking shoe up next to you.
Fuck.
Yeah, again, Cossack just crushed a cup. I'm gonna need a new one.
Toss some gold to your traders. There you go. Skidder amends the lyrics as the shoe almost squishes her.
Okay.
Like the shoe comes down inches away from her.
I want a luck dice on this one.
Dip. Okay, I will roll the luck. Anyway, but yeah, no, shoe comes down, she sips. I need to amend those lyrics.
Ooh.
I see.
Yeah, okay. For the over the 90, I was gonna work it out. I thought if I work with around about 100 gold, if it's a good day. But since that's in the 90s, there's like equivalent. It's more or less just in about 3 chunks. But it's around about equivalent of like 150 gold pieces. If you had it minted down.
That'll do.
Rainbow's out of points. Oh, for God's sake.
Good.
Oh my God. He's really, really, really pushing this sort of thing now, isn't he? Storm Giant Prostitute Drug Cartel, for fuck's sake.
The cringe level is off the charts.
There was a yes on that one. The Giants bring out the royal prostitutes as well as the custom, which was customary at the time. That's what happens. You do realize that the suggestions are just that. It's the only thing on that list that's not honored. That's why it's only 50. I don't think the grog's necessarily going to have such a tradable sort of impact if they have other narcotics. So I'm going to play this out as that. However, because it's just so completely off the wall, we may have Return of Giants later in the campaign where I may pilfer from that. So I'm not necessarily going to reject that one. However, I will keep in the Storm Giant Prostitute Drug Cartel, just because when that comes up, I'm going to say no more about that, because the more I talk about it, the more it's going to instill in your memory, and the more it's going to instill in your memory, the less funny it's going to be when I finally come round to that.
Look, we all know what happened. These people broke off from the cartel. They left that life a long time ago.
So Berry was having, there was plenty of gold, and you do indeed get a cart full of the basalt and a promise that the giants. There's a few that had quite a bit of the grog and want more grog, want to keep drinking. The sort of after party kind of effect, where it's like one too many and a million's not enough. Yeah, you have 2 stragglers with you. There's 2. There's
hell yeah.
Yeah, 2 fire giants. Are coming down the mountain with you because they want to sample this grog, and then they've explained to them that they will trade for this gold, and they've got like a ridiculous amount of gold with them, which is probably going to be necessary because the amount of grog these boys can put away is a lot. Like a lot.
We still got the basalt though, right?
Oh yeah, you got a cart full of basalt. It's as much as like
Okay.
you know, it's they've got to like reinforce the fucking wheels to try and to get the amount of basalt you've got down. The fire giants are actually helping you pull the cart because they don't.
Thank God.
Because the mules you've got are not enough.
Yeah.
It's plenty. It's more than enough. Yeah, more than enough basalt to rebuild this tavern.
So
Later on the line, this economic decision to get the giants here will come back to haunt us with the taverns.
Oh no. I
I'm
got
running
you.
out of
I
booze.
got you, fam. Here's the thing. We all cruise into town and we bring all this back with us. Skitter is gonna walk right up to that tavern owner and she's gonna poke him in the leg. All right. When she pokes him in the leg, she's getting his attention. She's poking him in the leg.
Poking who in the leg?
The tavern owner. Poke him.
1 second.
Rabbit.
You know, people not realizing that I'm fucking live. I keep asking her, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, not right now.
No.
And that's a sub as well. That's a sub that hasn't known. He should be alerted. Now, I know a lot of people just sub to this just to, you know, I mean, we all have a bunch of fun, but a lot of people do sub to the Twitch just to support the main platform, which is Discord. Like, highlight how fucking retarded it is that the Discord doesn't give any percentage to creators when it comes to the Nitro. You know, people are up in arms because Twitch have gotten rid of the 70-30 split and now everybody's on a 50-50 split. Like, Discord's taken a 100-0 split.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of which,
That's how you take dubs.
Speaking of which, very minor aside. Apparently, YouTube is offering a 70-30 split for streamers.
Yeah. You need to become a partner, though. I've looked into it. Yeah, no. I can tell you right now, the way things are looking, if this picks up, and we do get a decent amount of momentum with this, to the point that I can get 1,000 subs on YouTube and get that, if I can get YouTube partner, we're migrating straight over there.
Alright!
Hey, Shadow, thanks for the resub.
Nice.
Absolute legend.
Hopefully, on YouTube they'll fix their chat system though, because that's kind of pretty bad.
Yeah, I've heard the
kinda
chat
jank.
is a bit junky, but
I mean, Twitch is owned by YouTube, so if they can make their platform better, I think they'll just integrate the Twitch chat system.
it's not. No. Twitch is owned by Amazon.
Yep.
Oh,
YouTube is
really?
Google.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Why did I remember that Google bought Twitch? What back then?
No,
before
Amazon bought Twitch. The other online giant. Anyway, back to game. So you guys are heading down, so nothing happens on the way down. You do get some stark faces. There is a gentleman that you do sort of pass on the way in. Is just Dave. It's not his name is Dave. It's literally just Dave. His name is just
Dave.
And yeah, he played. What we got in here? Where's he gone?
I would.
Oh no, that was
Anyway.
that was I'm creating an NPC. Jesus, somebody dropped 200 points in this one. He just stands at the side of the streets playing his harmonica. He's a busker. He earns decent coin. Very skillful player. Like there's no bending. It's tight. And he always stops to play to say hello to you guys. He once upon a time was part of your little sort of schemes. Used earn good coin, but it turns out, being a skilled player as he is, he makes plenty of money doing this, and he doesn't get arrested for this.
We'll
That's
flip him a
okay.
coin for old
I
time's
don't
sake.
blame him.
Okey-doke.
Speak for yourself.
Don't they
So-
just cross him JD?
Yeah, he's the
So-
only one that doesn't look like stark horror. Look at these two fire giants coming down the mountain with you two. But they see them
Piece
just
of
sort of
shit.
polishing off the last of the barrels and start singing, "Go, to toss some gold to your what was it? The lyrics, whatever you did. They just
Some gold to your trader.
toss
Oh, giant.
gold to your trader. Oh, barrels of plenty. Well, barrels empty. And
And the barrel is empty.
Are you feeling good there, gentlemen?
yes, need more grog.
Well, we can
So-
get you more.
So you make your way to the tavern. The tavern's looking a bit of horror, but composes himself. He just doesn't take his eyes off the two giants as he just hands a purse of 100 gold over to Corsac.
Skitter is
We are
going
done
to
here.
poke this man. He's gonna
Guys,
poke this
these-
tavern owner.
Guys, just another sort of nudge to you. You gotta be using these Inspire the Vigilant whenever you can, like.
Yeah. So,
You could have chucked that on your performance.
Yeah, we could have.
Yeah, it's whatever. Still, Skitter's gonna poke this man in the leg. She's gonna poke him.
Do you think we're worth the extra 400 gold now?
As the giants just sort of like plonk, drop down a load of gold and go, grog, lots of grog.
Have let them
Skitter
try the
is going
strong
to-
stuff.
Skitter's going to just hold out her arms, Tony Stark from the first Iron Man style, in front of this gold, like, have at me.
Yeah. As Travis is just rolling out barrels to these sort of fire giants, they just, he sort of like, they sit down and just crunch whatever stools were put underneath them, and they just sort of start there between the two of them, just singing away very, very loudly, and just pouring away barrel after barrel after barrel, as there's probably like a close to about 300 to 400 gold pieces worth of gold just dumped in front of him. It's like, yeah, sure, take my fucking stock, like. So like that, he looks at you, just shakes his head. No, not quite 400 gold, but I definitely give you a tip on this one. And you just need to get that sort of smelted down. And he looks over and he hands over yet another 200 gold for that one there. I hope somebody's counting this up, because I'm not.
Ooh, extra 300 gold.
200.
Yeah,
And you got extra 100. You got
Extra
200. for this.
200.
So you got 200 in
We
total.
have
so extra
300.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got 150 from 150 from the performance and the giants.
I've
and
already split that up.
And I've only given like the one. I've only given it 150 for that. You won't get 150 for a performance otherwise. But it's just actually thematically like gold is like plentiful to these guys. So you're not going to get many opportunities to make 150 performance, not until much later levels. Just as an FYI on that one. I am staying true. I'm trying my damnedest to stay true to the
That's
value
fine.
of gold in D&D. You got 100 payment. You've just been given 100 bonus, so 350
Okay.
in total this session,
Yeah.
which is an ungodly amount of gold for your level.
It is an extra 50 gold for everyone.
Okay.
Oh, you given you? Oh yeah, you're sorting out. Yeah,
I have
hopefully
already
we'll
covered
see Friar Fuck next session.
it.
I probably should mark this sort of like not safe, because eventually if this starts to pick up momentum, I got to curb my language, which is going to be really hard, because fuck is my favorite word.
Really is. It's
Twitch streamers get far
87
worse.
gold and 5 silver. We all get.
Yeah. By the way, you still got to smelt down that, or sort of mint down rather, that gold.
Skitter just very gratefully takes the pouch of gold and
Wait.
just.
By the way,
Tip-
Shad, since you're the only one that can claim it, I'm going to give you a nudge. There is a Inspire the Vigilant in chat that's yet claimed.
Yeah. I haven't used mine from last week, or are they like on a session to session basis?
Oh, they're going to go session to session. You're going to be pouring through these.
Okay.
Babe. You're going to get. You should realistically, you expect to get multiple of these per session.
All right, fair enough.
So be wasteful with them.
All right.
Yes.
So yeah. That she snatches this extra coin purse and just tips her hood. Pleasure doing business, and she just blinks away into the shadows.
Yes, Travis. Thank you for doing business with
Toss
us.
some health potions to your cleric. Oh, heretics of plenty. Oh. You gotta read it out, my dude.
Rainbow, if you want to parody a song lyric, you got to match up the syllables.
It's funnier when it's janker. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Right. We have the Just Jave. He's been introduced now. Chat NPCs now. Chat place names. And there we go. That's
Right.
That. Done.
We will leave you to it, Travis. Enjoy your look over to the fire giants.
He's just
Up
Han and Nar are already under under construction, and it's immensely efficient. Like, you imagine if they do this, they've rebuilt this tavern several times, probably every financial quarter.
Yeah,
So
that seems all right.
Skitter is going to
Leave it
move
to
up
it.
to these builders, sensing a business opportunity. And
Before we get into that, Shad, because we're about 3 minutes to Fin time, right? We only run 3 hours.
3 minutes spin time. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
3 minutes to Fin time. So before you go with another interjection, I think this is a
Go for it.
perfect place to stop the session. So what I'm going to do, keep you guys busy with some D&D like content. I'm not going to chuck you into a game because I do have a policy of not chucking in the middle of a game because we very rarely get a shout out because people are typically too busy. Unless, of course, somebody is aware of a game that is run like this, where there's a lot more chat, involvement. Otherwise, I normally find D&D stuff something that's a bit more sort of intimate, which is normally game prep and things like that. So I'm just going to look for some game prep for us. What do we have in the way of game prep? Saturday means monster what? Monster making. Let's do some monster making.
In the meantime, Kozak goes and drinks
Stay for the
himself
raid
stupid.
because it's 250 points, by the way, right? 250 points. It's worth.
Yeah, Taffy, I'll go.
It's 5 rejected drug cutter suggestions.
Taffy.
Yeah, that's my dude.
Oh no, God. Yeah, Kozak goes, buys a room, and drinks himself stupid.
Fair enough. You and the two fire giants drink until you pass the fuck out.
Yeah,
Skitter is,
27.
Skitter is going
What?
to
27 for that?
Con save, yeah.
Con save. Wow, you managed to actually keep up with the fire giants. That's impressive.
Bet your ass I do.
Yeah, despite the fact that they are...
Just to make them believe that, yeah, the fucking the axolotl fucking lied. This guy can hold his drink.
They keep looking at the
Just out of
axolotl and
spite.
going, "You drunk this guy under the water? This guy?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Usually lies.
I just don't feel like drinking right now, to be honest.
Skitter is going to go visit her blacksmith.
Right, I'm gonna. All right, you're gonna go visit the blacksmith sort of thing, which we will introduce next session. Right now, I'm gonna do a little clap so I can sort of like visual sync up to when I'm gonna click the raid exactly. So ta-da now, everybody. Bye bye. See you in the next sort of channel. See you in the raid. Make lots of noise and chat for us, right?
Good, goodbye.
Cheers then.
Who are we raiding?
Boy.
The dwarf down under.
Dan,
Okay.